what I'm talking about, filthy animal. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Or not, bro. What the fuck am I saying? That's what I'm talking about, dude. You know why? Because you are a piece of filth. Utter trash. Who's your fake ambulance driver? Jonathan McCraney. Already been doxxed, so it's not technically doxing again now, is it?
Somebody let all the cows out.
Well, well, if it isn't our old friend.
Charlie rigged the bridge with plastic explosive. Just as the little engine was making its way across the dresser. Boom!
Yeah, I tell you what, you know, I may just have to limit maybe the number of times I can go live with you, Rebel, or come in here, but I don't want to keep attracting bullshit to your channel, man. That's not why you asked me to if I could help, and that's not why. Oh, that was filthy porn bombing, you know, using a sophisticated means.
Did you get the
Hold
text?
on.
I don't know what the hell that was. I was too busy in the guest in the backstage.
He porn
damn,
bombed us.
getting him out. You know how whenever you go backstage and hit the guest, all that damn shit pops up, so then you can't see everybody. So I don't know what the fuck he did.
I got your, but as long as like, yeah, I won't bring him back up, filthy ever.
You can't keep making. You can't keep making damn.
I deleted.
Dude, the trolls want to. Damn.
I deleted. Hey, I deleted that video, so they can't strike it. They can't strike it or report it or anything. I deleted it.
Yeah, but
so
see, that's why they do what they do, so they can strike and report. They hate that bad.
Yeah, I know. And y'all hate that when it's, and they hate it done to them. They don't like it.
They just hate. No, they don't like it. They don't like it. They just hate. So, if y'all would, don't hate. Congratulate on our 802. And we're on that milestone to 1,000. We want to see y'all be here when we hit that goal. 200. Wait. Because I'm sure I think 2 just unsubbed real quick because Filthy and Dictator me said, go unsub real quick. Go unsub. Fuck with him, because make him think that he only got 796.
Hold on a second.
3 more days, they'd be back over here. Damn it. It's like how they were with Johnny. And Gene. And Bird. And Filthy. Damn, there's so many. I could just keep going on with these channels, man. That's why I like having my Saturday morning cartoons. I call it YouTuber cartoons. The ones that hide behind the cartoon characters, man. If you would, you get me those two that you was talking about. Send that today, man. I'll get them in a video tonight. But hell, that ain't doxing. So that ain't damn. That ain't shit.
Hold on just a second.
Hell, I wasn't on doing petty shit and being petty. Or lying on anybody. Snap. Cool. Well, they want you to let them watch Johnny Dagburn.
Hold on just a second.
I don't know. That's a good question. But it just ends. I think they still be back there and they get identified, updated, that there's a new one. Oh, they left to go to Johnny's. Damn. To know people that watch Johnny come to mind. Dagburn.
Where the fuck is... I gotta find out what that app was that, what's that app you use, Fusion, to Porn Bomb and Filthy uses?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't fucking know anything about that.
I know I'm asking the chat.
Well, I don't know what the hell.
Oh, I figured it out. Oh, do you guys want to see me troll the Workyverse and they not know it? Do you? Rebel, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, guys. It took me a second. I had to find
I
something.
was reading the
Uh,
chat. No, I wasn't even talking to you. I had it mute
Rebel,
because I
watch.
got the race on in here.
I'm gonna share a video. And it's a live stream. It was during my hiatus, and I completely trolled Filthy and all of them into thinking that I was just like, one of them. Huh. Watch.
Oh, not a whole lot. What you guys doing?
Oh, we're having some British fun this morning with some tea and crumpets.
Hell yeah.
We're fucking the queen too. We're digging her
Apparently.
and fucking skull fucking her.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you don't never wear any pants, Fusion. So,
Hey, but I will be wearing a yarmulke when I do it. So.
oh,
Okay.
I've got mine on now. I never turn on YouTube without it.
Now, if it's
Yeah,
gonna be the
make fun
queen
of
we're
the
fucking,
fact
I'm
that
gonna
I'm
wear one of
a
those
Jew.
big hats that they wear outside of Buckingham Palace, the big tall ones, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna wear. Is just the hat. No other clothes, just the hat.
Are you gonna? Are you going to use the chin strap?
Yes, yes. Because I'm gonna be going to town, so I gotta have something to hold it in place.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Buddy. Buddy made that. Thank you, Buddy.
Oh, it's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, Harley, you wonder why I don't believe you.
Happy holidays, filthy animal.
Stick a broomstick up your ass.
Hold on.
There's no H in junk box,
No.
or that's a real long tail on the end.
Here we go, guys.
No, I don't think it. No, I don't think so. It's way too grown up to be square.
Here it is.
Yeah, the voice changer. You was right. I couldn't hardly.
Gotta have something to hold it in place.
It's a pin, Carolina.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody came together. On the guitar fingers.
Oh man, that was great. And we've still got a week.
Oh yeah.
You see that when I posted?
Yeah. Hold up.
They're really laughing at this, ain't they?
Well, that sound like them guys high as hell. They fucked up on something, man. All of them.
Right.
No shit, they're on drugs, but they say I'm on drugs.
Hey, they're having a good time, buddy. They're having a good time.
Shout out to
Watch
Buddy.
this.
Buddy made that. Thank you, Buddy.
Oh, Buddy made it. No, I don't have any.
Oh, it's some good stuff right there.
Happy holidays, filthy animal.
Stick a broomstick up your ass.
That's why I love you.
Oh, good.
You off today, cowboy? Or
Man, I'm off till Monday night.
Yeah, that's me too.
I understand that. And hey, that's fine. It's just I'd rather let you.
This is how you troll. I think that's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what it's. I think that's what you're trying to say.
This is how I roll.
Gotta have something to hold it in place. Damn, I'm gonna have to take that.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, the voice change.
And that's that. And hey, that's fine. It's just I'd rather let you know that if you come up on panel, you probably. I mean, people's gonna they're gonna lose their patience trying to understand you because it's hard to understand.
Yeah,
Look at that new one, JM.
There's no H in junk box,
No.
or that's a real long tail on the end.
Just so y'all see, they're laughing at
Damn it,
this.
man.
Yeah,
Oh my.
but you're not trying to troll me, Harley, are you?
Yeah, the voice changer. You was right. I couldn't hardly. But yeah. It was,
About now.
I think it's better. I think it's better.
You adjust the pitch.
Did you just call Cowboy a bitch?
I should let me adjust the pitch.
Word.
the pitch. The pitch.
Oh, shit. Okay. Man, I'm about to saddle up my horse and
Actually, I said you're all a bitch. Bitches.
grab my shotgun named Leroy and took off.
Oh no.
No, but the Truth Finder guy, yes, he will try to cornball you anytime you can.
Now, are you from his community?
Sort of, kind of. I look in a lot of different. I really don't belong, I guess you could say, to a community.
Yeah, from what I saw last night, he just goes to search and looks for a live stream that has a open panel.
Exactly.
And he just wanted to talk shit. I mean, that's all he was looking for, just somewhere to talk shit. Which that's fine. I mean, we're a troll community.
He's the one that should have wanted here. Really, here's a voice changer.
Seemed like he'd have a little more than 3 people watching him if he's going to do some major trolling.
Right.
I don't know.
He's a bit.
He's trying too hard. No, I don't think it. No, I don't think so. It's way too grown up to be square.
JM, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, I've got some kind of bird out here trying to attack a squirrel.
Nice.
Is it going?
Oh, shit.
Is it going to sit on it?
Does the bird have a skin tag?
No, it's sweeping down at it. Hell, I might get the shotgun out.
Poor squirrel.
Does the bird have a skin tag?
No.
Why is this man in this picture getting his ass eaten out by a pig?
Hey, Brad.
What
the fuck?
Is this one of Bird's family members in that picture?
Oh,
that looks like a family get together over there. Hey, let's see how much of Joey's ass we can eat, y'all.
Ew.
See, y'all started it. I'm gonna finish it. Y'all tee it up. I swing and take a swing.
Oh boy!
Swing for the fences, Cowboy. Swing.
You're damn right. If you're gonna aim high.
Spy, we respect your privacy. I mean, I'm nobody's trying to guess who you are.
Oh no! No.
It's just you need to work on your voice changer. If you're gonna use one, you need to work on it.
That was me, you idiots.
A little bit.
Yeah, nobody's trying to peg who you are.
No.
It's just saying who you sound like.
Yeah, it's just.
But honestly, in that one, it didn't sound anything like it, you know.
No, it didn't.
No, I think I was wrong the first time.
Actually, it did.
But I think the key.
This is totally me fooling you guys.
To that voice changer is having one that sounds like an actual person.
Yeah, I know Filthy.
You know,
I know
I
all
don't know,
about voice changers, bud.
but still a little robot-y. Like I don't know.
It was kind of interfering.
Did I come back on? I think I did.
Out and showed up.
Understandable. I mean, you can understand it. No static.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just messing, dude. Dude,
Thing
dead.
is,
Here
it's
I
a
am.
bit- I had to choose a younger boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find one that works great with streaming because it's so easy for them to mess up. Are you doing it on a phone or on a PC?
Laptop.
Desktop.
Yeah. I use Voice Mod Pro.
I do too.
Me
It
too.
works. That's the one I like. But there's just certain voices in it that just don't work right with StreamYard. There's just no way to make them sound right, so I don't use them.
Oh, he took it down. Oh, winning, winning. We are winning. I trolled you guys into thinking I was a complete same level type troll as y'all. And you took your video down. Oh, JM got in his fifis. He got in his fifis. Did you see that, Carolina Rebel? I was trolling them 3 days ago. They didn't even know it. Oh, yeah. The spy is me, bitches. Not Alex, you dumb fucks.
Shane, you checking all this out, man? What you make of this shit, man? Pop up on the panel, man. How you doing, man? I don't hear much out of you lately, man. In a while, man. You don't go live much anymore.
Voice mod stuff is encrypted. I mean, if they had some high quality tech, maybe, Shane,
That's
maybe.
a good thing, man. I know.
Harley, I'm not sending you the link unless you prove that was your body, which you can't because you'd have to take a picture of your face and show your stomach.
She
You
comes
don't
back, them filthy cars, everybody else, they using her for bait. So, I mean, take it as what it is, man. You've been saying it, you see it, so
yeah.
go on and react to other shit.
But I'm gonna send you this picture, Rebel, and you tell me
Going
if you don't.
and stuff and hang out, react on shit, play some music, shit, do what whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that one video. We're gonna look at that.
Day, man. Happy Memorial Day, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna look at that one video I wanted, or if that's all right with you, Rebel. Rebel, I just sent you something. Now open that up and tell me that you don't see in your text messages. Look at the bottom right-hand corner of that pic and tell me you don't see that white watermark of a company or a website from whatever porn thing they pulled it off of. That's not your pic. Stop lying.
Oh, is it backstage?
No, I'm sending it to you on your mobile. It may be a minute though, because my phone's a little slow. But when you open it up, open it in full screen mode and look to the bottom right and tell me that ain't a picture from the internet.
Okay.
Guarantee. Well, if it is Harley, then I guess you were on Bareback City. Were you an actor in Bareback City once? I can't really make it out. It says Bear or something, and it has a C next to it, like copyright. Like you really didn't check that picture before you sent it, I guess. And plus, you sent me 3 different, like, all 3 of those pictures are of different people. And I can't believe.
What you gonna do? Watch some more YouTubers and react on them?
Oh,
That's
and
what
I
y'all be
know
doing.
these pics. I know these pics ain't you, Harley, because you. She literally sent me. She sent me 3 different women's vajayjay pics. One of them's
Oh,
fully shaved. One of them's got a slight RBB kind of going thing, and the other one is fucking looks like a damn bald eagle. And looks like she's that one where you look. I mean, that one maybe could have been passed off believable as you because your skin tone matches. But Harley, you realize those other 2 pictures, your skin tone's not even in the same spectrum.
right, but who knows, right? Who knows?
It's not illegal to share a internet picture with a friend. Now, if I had posted it online and it was actually her or actually somebody else and they found that person, yeah, I could get in trouble. But me sending it to, and I only sent one, and I just sent it to Rebel to verify. Rebel, you got it?
Oh no, I'm not looking at it, man. I don't give a damn about it. I'll take your word. Yeah, that's just I ain't got time right now, man.
Okay, here, I'll do this.
I mean,
I'll do this right here because this won't be violating anything.
right? I mean, I'm getting
Hold on.
shit. I got eggs and chicken feed, and I got to go get this chicken
I didn't know
fed
you were doing stuff. My bad.
for Moses Heap, so he can put the chickens in a rooster in his new
Shit.
TV show he's got going on. I got a lot of shit going on, man.
Damn it.
It's hard out here, man.
Not what I wanted. Okay.
It's hard out here. I got a new upcoming diss song from a southern rapper out of Houston, Texas. So it's just I can't keep up with everything, man.
Y'all see that? I know y'all see that. Hold on. Shit. I know y'all see that mark right there. That was at the bottom of one of the pics from a website. That is not. Come on, seriously. And Harley, seriously, you want me? You want you're in love with all this? Are you attracted to me? I'm still recovering from my accidents and my health issues. You realize, like, if I could go for disability if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Like, so I don't think. I mean, I know you were never. I know that. So stop it. Just stop it, please. Just please stop. Please just stop. Exactly. See the white writing in the bottom corner. That wasn't a personal photo she took. And hell, Rebel didn't even look at it. He deleted it. So. Oh, JM, you didn't have to be a little bitch. I mean, we already got it recorded on here that I trolled you guys. So even if you took the video down, I still got you.
He bought my channel. Filthy gave him $1,000, and Fusion Filthy gave Fusion $1,000, so that made 2,000. But they gave it to Square, and Square gave it to me. So
You know,
it
because
is what it is.
I
It is what it is,
technically,
man.
guys, I gotta
So
come
anyway,
clean. Like the Workyverse, I seriously gotta come clean. The Workyverse has been paying me to be this character they picked on. It's the truth. It's the truth. And when I stopped wanting to do it and didn't take no more money, then they started harassing and going at my family. So yeah, they're the real criminals. I thought, like they told me, that in the end, after they got up to where they wanted their channels, they'd go on to these other people and delete my stuff, and they completely lied to me. They made me swore not to record or anything back, this was a long time ago. That is exactly correct. The only thing I didn't lie about was my physical health. I incorporated that into the character. I incorporated some real life things into the character, yes. Harley does not want me. Oh my god. No, they made it to where I don't have any proof of that. You know that they did. You not just hear me say that they said that if I broke it and I released it or, recorded that shit or anything that they would, and they came down on me hard anyways, not for doing that, but for rebelling. And so I decided not to take any more of it. They used me, they fucking belittled me, embarrassed me, humiliated me, lied about me, talked ill of my character and reputation. No, they paid me shitly. Y'all don't really believe that, I hope. No, what I said the whole time. There you go, Shane. She called me babe, so I'm in. Are you kidding me? I've had nice women call me babe, and they were not interested in me. But it is funny that I did troll them with telling them, all right, guys, I never needed rehab, and I never lied about that. Like, I don't know if I need to stay live on here until midnight and then shut it down and do that for 30 days to show that it was the weed. And even if I do that, they may still not fucking, they're still gonna fucking go at me. So I'm gonna have to get off here. Rebel says I shouldn't have to. He says he wants me on here. And I mean, I like to be on here. Like, they're trying to make this shit like, oh, we're getting married and bullshit, like They called, I believe he called my dad this morning too. So he harassed another innocent person that's not involved in this. He called my dad and told my dad that I was marrying Rebel, which is just a lie. And, you know, it's just, you could say, oh, well, that's just a harmless voicemail prank. No, it's not. Not when these people, not when this has been going on for months and months and months, and we don't want it. We don't want the prank. We don't give a shit. Like, we don't care. We don't want to know. We don't want it. No, I didn't. And I also just admitted I was lying about it. I was not. I am a victim of internet bullies. I was never part of their troll on me. I was just going to see if y'all bought that shit for a second and see what people's reactions were. I am. He didn't answer. He left a voicemail.
Yeah, I know. I called that last live right when.
Yeah, we knew it last night. Yeah.
You can't get too. Like we said, what was it? Swear you wasn't born.
Let me let you finish. Go ahead.
Last afternoon.
Yeah. This video is called When Cops Realize They're Going to Jail. Let's get into the video.
Cops who actually get caught. These are 4 examples of cops who realized they were going to jail, starting with Tyler Moody, who was about to get the shock of his life after being brought into the interrogation room.
Have you offered your resignation or not? I can keep my job and no. Well, you can't keep your job, okay?
An inmate charged with murder was discovered with a mobile phone and charger. When questioned, Tyler immediately folded and confessed to what he'd done. He expected to just get fired, but he was about to discover providing contraband comes with a much bigger punishment.
Of every citizen that we have the privilege to serve, and you've betrayed the trust of the brave and selfless men and women that you worked alongside for nearly 3 years. So as of this moment, you're under arrest for bringing a prohibited item, a cell phone, into a correctional facility. That's a 3rd-degree felony.
Providing a prisoner with a mobile phone carries a sentence of 1 year in prison. And that's exactly where Tyler is right now, serving it in exactly the same place that he used to put.
If that was me, like, I wouldn't work in corrections, but if I did, like, I get how it's hard for people to say, like, I would never be corrupt or nothing, because there's a lot of pressures and internal corruption goes on in places, and then you got the gangs and all their little cliques and corrupt. Like, that's a hard job. Am I saying he was, you know, that he should have done what he done? No, it led to the death of somebody else. In my opinion, I think he should have been charged for the, I don't know if it's a charge, but like that seems like indirect murder. Like, he facilitated and helped another inmate carry out a murder, whether he knew it was a murder or not. So he may have done it unintentionally, and he got a slap on the wrist. He got 1 year in jail, and that's it.
Patrol as a cop. But unlike Tyler, Stephanie Lazarus didn't get off.
Now, this woman is straight up evil. Sends chills down my spine.
Nearly as easy.
Now you're accusing me of this? Is that what you're saying?
This is a 26-year veteran cop too, by the way.
After decades of investigations, DNA evidence revealed that Stephanie was very likely the culprit of a murder committed in 1986. Because of the high-stakes nature of the case, the detectives made sure to meticulously plan his interrogation. Stephanie,
so meticulous. They did such a great job in this.
Was a really successful detective herself, and she had recently received recommendations for her good work on a theft case. So the detectives used this and brought her in under the guise that they needed help with a case.
I don't want to talk about this in the squad room because I don't know who people are listening. And if we go to my side, everybody's always wondering what everybody else is doing. Okay.
An interrogation room is a strange place for such a conversation to take place, so to put her mind at ease, detectives told her this was the place they'd least be likely to be overheard, as the case details were strictly confidential. Sherry Rasmussen's body had been found at her home after being shot 3 times. At the time, police suspected the murder was a result of a burglary gone wrong, but the case went cold when they couldn't identify the suspect. However, 23 years later, when revisiting the case, detectives found evidence that led them towards Stephanie, a girl who had been trapped in a love triangle with Sherry and her husband, John Rutten. So the detectives decided to bring up John's name to see how she'd react.
Are you guys friends? Close friends?
Yeah, we're very close friends.
Yeah.
I mean, what's this all about?
It's a case we're working on. It involves John, and in there's notes and stuff that he knew you and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Now, if you'll watch as they're bringing up John, who's the guy she lost to this girl she murdered as a police officer, no doubt, watch how her breathing is heavy, how her defensive language is in full effect, and just watch her body movements. It just screams guilt.
good friends. Lived in the dorms for 2 years.
Was there ever any relationship or anything that developed between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we dated. You know, I mean, what's this all about?
When that question is asked more than one time, that is a red flag, because they want, especially with her being a cop and they're cops, they know that she wants to know, like, she's starting to get, this is not just related to art. This is something else. And she knows she murdered a woman 26 years ago and she got away with it, she thinks.
Well, it's relating to his wife.
And I bet right there her heart dropped. If it did, I bet her just sunk into her chest. Like,
both the detectives and
you'll see.
Stephanie have tried to seem as friendly and relaxed as possible around each other, but Stephanie is obviously starting to get very anxious at this point. Even though the detectives gave a somewhat believable excuse, she is now in an interrogation room faced by 2 detectives being questioned about a girl she supposedly murdered 20 years earlier. Her breathing has become faster, and her language is defensive, and her movements have become more erratic.
And you're right.
I mean, if you guys are claiming that I'm a suspect, then, you know, I got a problem with, you know, with that. Okay. So, you know, if you're doing this as an interrogation, you're saying, hey, I'm a suspect. Well, now I got a problem with, you know, now you're accusing me of this. Is that what you're saying?
Obviously, you know about all the DNA stuff and things of the nature that, you know, gets done on cases nowadays. You know, if we asked you for a DNA swab, would you be willing to give us one?
Maybe. Because now
because
now I'm thinking I probably need to talk to a lawyer.
Stephanie chooses to provide DNA evidence, hoping her willingness to help out would ultimately prove her innocence. But, unfortunately for her, just 5 minutes later, the detectives decide they've heard enough and put her in cuffs. Months later, after a long and arduous trial, a decision was made by the jury.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Stephanie Eileen Lazarus, guilty of the crime of murder of Sherry Rasmussen. We further find the murder was of the first degree.
Stephanie,
cold-blooded monster, man. Like, how? And he was supposed to be one of the good guys, good gals. It's just a shame, y'all. It's a shame.
Was sentenced to 27 years in prison after
not nearly long enough. Should have got life.
Being hit with a single felony charge of first-degree murder. But to this next cop, Jalen Fleer, a single felony charge looks like child's play.
Oh, that was a bad pun. Viewer discretion is advised. We're about to get into some disturbing and graphic stuff.
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
In April 2020, San Diego police received tips that a man had been engaging in with a local child. 2 months of investigation led directly to Jalen and a mountain of questions that desperately needed answering.
So I know that I have a lot to delve into, but I really want to get to know you first, if you don't mind. Okay. So I'm going to lean back and get comfortable. Just because, are you comfortable? Do you want to take off your duty belt?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing?
Yeah, so I will ask what this is about.
Yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stoppers report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you. So I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oh, I have like 15 million things here. Okay.
As soon as the allegations are brought up, Jalen becomes visibly stressed. He leans forward tentatively in his chair, clasps his hands together softly, and clenches his jaw. It's obvious he's worried about whatever he's about to be shown. The detectives have made it clear that he is not currently being detained and is free to leave at any time. However, she is making a noticeable effort to make him feel relaxed, using a bubbly and friendly persona to put him at ease.
So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me with the gross one.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20.
20? Okay, cool. That makes it very easy. So as far as like the picture, so this photo came up in connection with some allegations about you communicating with a younger female on Snapchat.
Okay. Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
Jalen is starting to seem more and more stressed. He begins to sway in his chair more and becomes more closed off with his answers. But the pressure he's feeling now is nothing compared to what the detective is about to lay on him.
So, this, like I said, this photo was sent to this person, so they were in possession of it. And we can't find any connection or reason why this photo would end up with this particular person if it wasn't shared by someone you may know or yourself.
I agree, yeah. My wife would have done it, so I don't know why she would share that. So,
well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
The account that shared the photo and the information was called J178211, a seemingly random selection of numbers, until you realize that 17 was his college baseball jersey number, 82 was his high school jersey number, and 2011 was the year he graduated in. If this account was operated by a so-called enemy of Jay, they'd sure done their research.
Jay, I'll be very honest, I want to know the truth.
Yeah, no, I never even heard of that account.
Okay. Have you ever shared any images of your with anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many times would you say you've done that?
A lot.
Did you ever share any videos of you having with anyone?
Wait, anyone? No, I've always had personal videos of me and my wife. That was it.
This guy is truly a scumbag guy. He's worse than dirt. And for the young girls or boys, whoever that he preyed on, I hope that they're doing all right. And I wish that God and everyone pray for them and pray that this piece of shit gets what he deserves.
And my ex actually had one, but
Jalen then rightly decides that he's already answered enough of the detective's questions and asks him for a lawyer. However, unfortunately for him, he's quickly handed a search warrant, allowing the police to seize DNA, his phone, and his car. Police used this to gather a mountain of evidence against Jalen and, just a few weeks later, turned himself in. Jalen was charged with 20 felonies, including engaging
20 felonies, guys.
in lewd acts with children under the age of 14.
14 and under.
Pandering children under 16 and engaging in the child.
Huh. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Under the age of 16. A few months later, he was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. That's what, 6 years maybe? With good Man, please tell me they fucking fuck up and this guy gets got, man. I can't stand these fucking predators.
But this disturbing act doesn't even compare to the atrocities that Daniel Holtzclaw committed. Daniel was brought in for interrogation.
This case is really a lot deep, and I don't think so clear cut. I mean, there's a lot of things that point to a lot of fuckery in this case. His family and girlfriend have stood behind him this whole time, and if you saw what his girlfriend looked like, I mean, it just doesn't really make maybe sense to me why he would have chose to do this as a police officer and to the type of people he chose as his targets, they said. But he was convicted, and yeah, 263 years.
Square, I didn't look at that or whatever you sent. Same shit as I didn't look at that damn shit Army vet sent us that time from Bird or whatever. I don't even know what that is. I don't click on shit. I don't even know what it is, so I don't open it. Just like I don't answer numbers that are I don't know.
Yeah, but
like,
if I send it to you,
so
it's not, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
it's
it
nothing.
wasn't- I mean-
It's nothing but a porno pic of some woman on the internet. That's all it is. Harley sent it to me, hoping that
man,
I
I
would be
don't-
dumb
I don't
enough
care,
to. Harley sent it to me, hoping I'd be dumb enough to think that she really just took a picture like that and sent it to me.
Well,
You know. I got screenshots of Gene last night telling people in the Army to tell people to report our video.
I told you they want to report videos. Hey, speaking of that, we report some now? You wanna report some videos?
And Gene said Bud Light Rebel. They're calling you Bud Light Rebel.
Oh, shit. They know I don't drink Bud Light. Like I said, they act like I will get mad about this fucking gay thing. That's funny. And they only saying that because you said, hey Mike, we'll watch a movie. These guys are hilarious, man. But yeah, man, 2 + 2 = 4. Gotta get back to teaching them how to read. Teaching them how to go to hell.
Exactly, Shane. Exactly. Let's get back to the end of this, guys. Let y'all see this last one, and then we'll move to something else.
After a report came in that he'd made an unlawful traffic stop and forced the female driver to remove her clothing and perform on him. What detectives didn't know was that this was just one of dozens of other crimes that Daniel would find himself accused of.
So we have no misunderstanding because, and maybe I didn't key in on some things. I want you turn in your activity card, walk me through it all again.
Turn my activity card, I leave out of the station, turn off my computer, done for the night, head left to go westbound on 50th from Prospect. About a block down, I see a Grand Prix in the outside lane. I was in the inside lane. Directly in front of me, car swerved. At that time, I kind of fall behind of it. Lincoln, I didn't want to light it up at the stop sign, so I waited till it go forward. And just lit it up just to the west. And then that's when I made a traffic stop.
Daniel recounts his version of events from that night. Cops said that he didn't report on the stop dispatch, run a records check on the driver, or even let them know that he just logged off for the night. But Daniel just explains that everything happened so fast he just forgot to do all of that and made the traffic stop off the grid. However, Daniel doesn't seem 100% sure while recounting this evening. He takes unusually long breaks between statements and speaks in incomplete sentences. The true reality of cases is that it's almost usually impossible to get a conviction as long as there was no video or photo evidence of the event. The victim barely ever has any ability to prove that the suspect did what they did, as in most places, they are innocent until proven guilty. This is likely why this turned out to be one of 36 charges eventually brought against Daniel, each more disgusting than the last.
CSI is processing your car right now. And when we stepped out, they found some pubic hairs right in here. Could they be yours?
No, that's not. I didn't do anything right there.
Did she?
No.
So you think that could be?
No, it's not. No, nothing of mine.
Your pubes couldn't be?
No.
There's a lot of speculation about if these two sex department detectives that are interrogating him, because there was a bunch of reported stuff like this going on, right? I'm not saying it didn't happen, but the descriptions that some of the victims gave, they don't match him at all. And not only that, there's just not a lot of it's just a lot of things that don't add up with this. If you want to research it more on your own, I don't want to get into it all.
Up there?
No.
You seem a little extra worried whenever you talked about seeing her boobies. You sure she just didn't flash you?
I can't. She did not. I want to say I can't recall, but I'm pretty positive she didn't flash.
I see a pair of titties.
She went like this, but nothing as far as I'm going like crazy looking.
Lifting the shirt.
No, this whole situation and
it's fun, scary.
It is scary, and I don't want my rep to be. Everything's about in law enforcement. I'm 3 years on. I know that, but everything's about your rep.
Absolutely.
And I don't want this to fall on my rep.
Unfortunately for Daniel, though, this absolutely would affect his rep, as the DNA tests on the hair found in the car came back as a perfect match, and statements given by his girlfriend directly contradicted his story. So after the interrogation, he was placed on administrative leave, but just...
I didn't know that part.
2 months later, 12 more women came forward with claims, and he was subsequently arrested.
Verdict, count 1. Battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime of battery and set punishment at 8 years. Count 2.
Well, if he's guilty, good.
Procuring lewd exhibition.
Oh, it's not over.
Not guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition. Count 3. Burglary in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of burglary in the first degree, nor lesser included. Count 4. Procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years.
Daniel was found guilty on 18 of the 36 charges and sentenced to 263 years in prison without the possibility of parole.
And he deserves every one of them if he did what they accused him of. All right, so you want to strike some videos, you say?
Whatever, man. If
Well, we don't need to strike
had a
them.
copyright claim or whatever, what happens? Explain the difference between each other.
Well, you'd
Since
be
you're so
better off.
intelligent
Be better off. Be better off reporting
Well, they
them
wish they
because just like Filthy said this morning, when you strike something, they can they can.
Yeah, so what do you think? Is it best not to do that? What is other people
No,
say? Andrea knows. So what does Andrea say?
No, listen. Filthy said this out of his mouth, and I've known the same. I've known the same. I've known this.
I'll tell you what.
I know the same thing too, so I'll tell it like it is.
Okay, let's hear it.
When you strike somebody, they can counter appeal it, and when they counter appeal it, it requires the person that strikes, which would be you, to have to go to court with your content that they stole, and show that it is on their channel, and then you get a
Yeah, but half
judgment.
the time these
And
people ain't gonna show up to court.
no, and most of all, Filthy, none of them, unless they put in a group effort to get money, could do it. Um,
Right.
that's the only thing they're powerful at right now is in a group, and even that has limitations because people can't donate every damn dollar they earn. But so
But
we
what's the
don't need
other
to
one?
we don't need to strike them. What we need to report them as is reported as hateful and abusive content, just like I did with Dumb Genius's video with
What does
your
that do?
depict.
That don't
Well,
hurt his channel.
if he gets enough of them, it may like I'll report it on this channel right now, this other channel.
What channel? Oh, is it a
It's an alt account, yeah.
account? Oh, another account? They
Yeah,
make content?
people don't understand how many. They thought that I had just a few or a whole bunch of accounts. They have no idea how many accounts I have. It's not a lot, and it's not a little either. Let's see. Where's this diss song at? Did you take it down?
What
I
diss
don't
song?
think.
Oh,
Jeans.
somebody else did a diss song?
No, Jeans, man.
Oh, you said you already did that.
I did, but I'm trying to.
Oh, he don't watch Filthy?
Who?
Oh, Billy said, I thought you didn't watch Filthy.
I don't watch Filthy. I saw him on JM's panel talking about it.
Filthy tags me more than damn Dagburn Johnny Gobble tags up church. Does he tag you a lot?
Who? Who?
Filthy. Does he tag you a lot, bud? I mean, I swear he tagged me more than damn Dagburn Johnny Gobble Dagburn down.
Well, that must have affected his channel because he took the video. He took your video down.
Who
after
did?
we report Gene.
He took it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, it's still out. It's still out there. So y'all be sure to play that and get that on all your favorite streaming music platforms. What music streaming platforms do you like, man?
And Gene, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to, but you just a little too late, bro. Like you took it down only after we brought attention to it. When Rebel has, he told me before, like he brought it up to you.
Oh, man, I knew one of the diss track, but that worked just as good right there.
I brought it up to him too, but so you need to stop saying he's a racist then, since you took down that diss track.
Oh, do you have a clip? I know there's clips out there where he's saying,
Gene, honestly, Gene, seriously,
I'm
like,
not.
why do you got to be mad at me for trolling the workkeeper? Like, why would you believe me? I mean, did you think that I'm never not going to mislead the workieverse? Like, you must have thought that I really was a part of them or wanted to be a part of them, dude. I don't know what the deal is, but Gene, like, we don't want to talk shit about you. We don't want to talk shit about any of y'all, really.
He ain't workieverse, and we ain't workieverse.
No,
now, I don't know, man. Is you on the payroll?
Oh shit. That's fucked up, dude. Harley, that is not right.
Oh, when they dox
I'm
innocent,
Harley. You're
children
blocked. You're
and
blocked,
women,
Harley.
and they support that, John,
I blocked.
that ain't
I
right.
blocked her, John. Yeah, and I know Scooter Beggins tried doing you wrong and fucking with your family, John. I'm sorry, dude. Like, really, like, I went to the dude just trying to like him help me not get made fun of and stuff because I've been threatened with it. And that I was going to be the next Johnny Goldbull or Durkee or whatever. And that's exactly what they did. I mean, Scooter, you know. And so you got a 10-year-old watching, seeing, and that's what I said about you, Harley. If you was really interested in me, you would denounce fucking Scooter for making that fucked up ass fucking thumbnail of me shooting a needle up my arm. Yeah, I'm sorry, Stone, too.
Oh, it damn really tore me up, man. I thought they were. I don't even want to talk about it, but I mean, I always had my respect
Dude,
for them, man, as a
if
couple. I
Stone,
thought
I
they were
imagine
damn
that.
awesome, and they come on here and was like one of the first like married couples to, besides Triple T and Lori, to really have a channel. And John, man, I'm looking forward to his new content, man. He's got motorcycles and he rides with his friends and he films, and man, it's cool, man. He'll take you on the
John,
road, and yeah,
I don't like.
I just hope
I
he's
don't
all
like how
right, man.
she's.
Never wrecks on that thing.
I don't like how she has done you and went to Scooter
People
around
out
you,
there, man, they,
John, and all that.
you gotta watch for the damn people
Like
in the car.
she had more loyalty with Scooter than she did you almost, and that's messed up. And man, I don't know how we could help, but all I could suggest to you, like if you want custody of your kids, is don't be afraid to document that stuff and put her on blast in court because, you know, that's all she wants to do now. She wants to go out and get somebody new and let them
Damn, if you ain't got no respect,
spoiler and stuff.
really like that, then you.
All the while
That's
probably hoping to draw child support off you. I mean, I don't know how old your kids are, but and all women ain't like that. I'm not saying all women are like that or nothing. I'm not. I don't even know if Harley's like that. Maybe she's not. Maybe I'm assuming just too hard. But I know the type of people she rolls with. And that's all I gotta say.
Oh, man, you look at John and then you go look at you. You know that. I mean, you look, man, but you Scooter to Durkee to you. Come on, man, really? Just having
Like
a hard time
I can
wrapping my
understand
brain around
somewhat
this.
Scooter going to I can understand somewhat Scooter going to Durkee, but the way he like these females like Durkee abused and stuff, right? Like Shayna and everything else, like he'll trick them from what I heard, like, and they think like they're gonna be getting with him, but he says he does that just to get them away from his crazy abusive ass. Okay, all right. I may can understand that. Well, then why did you start making videos of somebody who hadn't been married in a decade, doesn't have any shit like that in their history? I'm not Durkee by any means. You know, like, why did you start in on me? Like, I should have never Facebook messaged. Once I got that threat, I wish I would have just been like a coward and logged off and turned everything, because then they would have never had none of my videos, nothing, you know. But no, I chose to, you know, do what I thought was the right thing and, you know, stand my ground. And all I got was spit in the face for doing it. tired of a bunch of fucking people on the internet that don't have anything to do with my life, don't have help me pay my bills or anything, or help with family stuff. No, they instigate and antagonize my family to get them mad at me. Like, I don't care what your opinion is of me. I do not give a shit at all. And it is an opinion because it's definitely not fact. Because if you're saying that it's fact, then take those disclaimers down off your channels, the ones that have them, and say it is fact. Like, is that why you use that text-to-speech thing in your video, Scooter? Because then technically, you can't, nobody could really ever, if they had the ability to sue you. Because it's like, how do you know that's me? That'd be your defense. I don't know. I'm just fucking talking out the ass. What bills do I pay? Let's see. I pay my dog training bill. I help pay with the lights and the electricity. I pay for our food. We kind of switch back and forth between that. I pay for Brownie's food. I pay for my dental stuff. I've been paying for his training. Well, I already said that. And I pay for I pay for my granddad's Roku, our TV subscriptions and stuff, and he covers everything else. So yeah, I do help out Turkey, Castle Cook, the one fake bee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get exactly what you're saying, and like, she's trying to, I don't know, she's trying to get me to fall for her and really believe like that that way they can use all those text messages and stuff that I would send her if I believed her to troll me. Like, I mean, they really think like, I mean, come on, guys. If I'm really such a hardcore drug addict like they said, you think I'd be up here explaining all this shit and not falling for it and being aware of it? Do I sound messed up to anybody today? Have y'all heard any lighter or smoking? No, you haven't. You've heard this. Me vaping. That's it. Does she have like an OnlyFans or something, Stoned? Because she ain't putting herself out there like that she's just trying to troll me, right? But what do you mean put herself out like this on the internet? What the fuck? Is she like trying to, like, I don't know, it almost sounds like you're saying that she's got a page or something.
Oh, exactly, VIS4, but hell, supposedly, I don't know, man. I guess they act like I'm supposed to keep up with Upchurch. I'm supposed to have me about 20 or 36 cars or some shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and then what's it anyone's business? Did y'all see how Lord Luda was trying to sneakily, he wanted me to say what was my job offer at, because I live in such a small area, and hopefully they can,
I don't care,
figure it out.
And how many?
Like,
damn, I don't. I think if I make a
tomorrow
of like a car out in public somewhere, like out, I'm doing that for y'all, man. There's a lot of people out here that like different muscle cars and stuff. I mean, it don't mean that just because it's on my channel that I own that car. I mean, do y'all not have any common sense? I mean,
I don't think so. But the thing, man, it's like, they said that if I get a job or whatever, they gonna take that motherfucker. Well, yeah, I got an interview tomorrow for one, so I guess if I get it, I'll be waiting for y'all to take it, which will happen. Take my job. They gonna take your jobs. They gonna take our jobs. They gonna take our jobs. They took our jobs.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, Sooner in history. How much you think a good old nice set of tires be on there? Would you go a little bigger in the back, a little smaller in the front, like have them little wide back tires? What do you think, Mr. Hooten? Have some big old meat on the back.
What are you talking about,
Backstone?
Backstone?
Old
You
Bandit.
mean she has a...
Had that shit
Dude,
looking good. How much you
You're
think a set of
lying.
them tires cost?
Dude, seriously, Stone. She's got a page.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, I know you just asked a question, but I was just asking
Don't worry.
a question.
Don't
Like
worry
you.
about me. All right, I'll worry about me, and you don't worry about me.
Who you talking about?
This person I'm blocking.
Shit. Oh. Goodbye. One of them mushroom people. Damn. Starting to see a lot of damn mushroom psychedelic people out here in the YouTube land, man. Get your
She definitely needs help. She definitely needs help from a doctor. That's all I'm telling.
There's
Oh my
old
God.
Dixon. Look at there. Dixon, how you been? You still ain't had
I mean,
told me about any of that
I
new
did wonder
Apple
about
Valley
that.
moonshine out there in Tennessee.
I did wonder about that, Stone, whenever I seen them videos and you was saying that she, like, you were doing the right thing, man, documenting that shit. Because you know what can happen to a guy if they decide to get vindictive and make up a story and you ain't got nothing documented. Dude, it's happened. It almost happened to me once before. Luckily, grace of God, you know. I'm sorry, man, you're going through it. Because I'm sure you loved her. Like, she's a beautiful looking woman. Like,
Hell yeah, that's what
I don't hate the
what I
woman.
was thinking. DS4 is exactly what I was thinking.
Just wish that she would just like be friendly and cool with me instead of
I
trying
don't
to
know
fucking
what a
trick me.
size one knows though. How they
But I get it. I know what it is though. Workyverse trying to get her and get me to fall for that so bad because I just fucking made them look like idiots and tricked them. So they don't like
Mustang, man,
that.
them tires ran in a different size. Well, the Camaros run a little different. Oh, but I've owned some. What kind of cars have you owned, Square? I've owned some pretty damn cool cars growing up.
I've
I've
had
had some that damn naturally seem like they lasted forever, man.
First car was a Chrysler Concorde, and the next one was a Mitsubishi Eclipse 2002 5-speed. Yeah, I know how to drive a clutch.
How'd you get your first car? Did you have to work for it? Or was
No,
it just
I got
handed
a 16th birthday present. I took my learner's permit on my 15th birthday, and I got my driver's license on my 16th, the very day. And I think it was maybe between a $4,000 to $6,000 car. It was a 2001 at the time, and only had I got my license, and it only had less than 100,000 miles on it. It wasn't that bad of a vehicle to just help get me where I need to go for the next few years through school and stuff, and it did. And then the Mitsubishi I had through the end part of school up near 12th grade, And then it started to have real bad issues and knew it was going to be needed to get rid of. So my mom at the time had a Pontiac G5 when she was alive that was left to her. She took over the lease from my Mimi, and me and my I had a little bit of money I gave to my granddad to put down with his money, and we basically paid off the lease, and then I had the G5, and my mom gave me that, and I drove that until that was the car I was in that I had the wreck with the elderly people, was the G5. And so it got totaled. Then I got a Jeep 2016 Cherokee, and I was driving, and one of the meds, I don't know, I had a reaction or something. I had a seizure. And I mean, and it was like once time thing. And it may have had to do with because I was just released and I was on not just like I was on a lot of different medication. And so I just started convulsing while driving over a railroad track, and I went off into the ditch. And, nobody got hurt or anything except me. I lost my front teeth. I lost my front teeth. I lost my front teeth and knocked my top of my eyelid part socket below open, and they were flipped out because the airbag didn't deploy. And then after that, I had the 2013. I had the 2013 Ford. I wasn't really driving it then. And then
look at that
after that,
comment. Square, look at that comment. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, now listen, don't get confused, but I'm gonna answer it right quick, okay? That she's right. I am X generation. I am, and most X generation ain't got much good to say about some of these. I don't know what this generation is, but what's going on right now. But
no,
anyway.
she's talking about Hooten,
No. We
talking
leave it
about
as
Harley.
that. We leave it as that. I know, but
Sorry. Sorry, man. I didn't know you were trying to, my bad. Next time I'll just see what you say. Not bad, dude. Are you mad, Rebel? Damn it.
oh, what? Oh no, I'm not mad, man. It's a character, dude. But you ruined it. You ruined my.
Yeah, I'm
my
sorry.
little gimmick,
I apologize.
my bud. You ruined
apologize.
it. See, we got to catch on to that where you won't ruin my gimmick.
All right.
But no,
all right.
I was flip flopping her little bullshit. But
she's working verse.
You burn it up, damn it! You burn it up.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
Hooten.
sorry.
John.
It's all right though, but we trust him more than her.
Dang, Rebel.
At least I think I would.
I don't know. Square.
That's
man.
intuition. No, he's talking about me. I already answered him.
Oh yeah, but I answered him. Damn. Oh man.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Hey, Shane said none of his business. Damn, Shane got good sense, man. Shane got common sense too, man. Shane over there, like, and this person here,
I wasn't hurt
it too. They got it too. Look at there. Facts,
yeah.
They cool, ain't they?
Well, I mean, he says he is. I've seen him over at Workyverse a lot. I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if he's not under cover Workyverse, but that's just my only concern about him. What I was gonna say was that we had
hey, Stone knows about when Filthy put them two in a video. He knows about it. He knows. That was when both of them were little. Pontiacs. Cool.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. You're saying the facts to me about what I said. If you hadn't have protected yourself, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Oh, Stacy is Caparo. You sure? Sure. Stacy got some orange hair. Now you see that comment? Now that's talking about, that's that guy that you always mentioning. Why do you always mention that guy? Does he make videos
What?
on you?
Who?
That guy right there that you're always
Caparo?
talking about. Yeah. I
No,
always hear you
he's
mentioning
been
him.
trying. He's been with the whole Harley thing, and them No Life Mike's trying to get me to fall for that. Like I think they all like No Life Mike's cool with Workyverse. He may not be Workyverse, but he's cool with them, and they fuck with him. He's cool with Scooter, and Harley's cool with all them, and so Caparo comes from No Life Mike, so he is, and I've seen him talking shit about me in Workyverse here just recently. So anything he says about merchandise or trying to be cool or whatever, he's just lying, trying to troll.
But is he Stacy? See, because I said that
Maybe he might be.
some of these boys
I
will
can't
be
say for
portraying
sure.
as women now these days. It's messed up, man.
Yeah, Dumb Genius, you're welcome to come on up, brother, if you want to. I know you don't consider us a brother or nothing, but maybe you should come on up and maybe we get some things straightened out. I mean, if you want.
Stacy Caparo, that's what you're saying. You don't know.
Fuck the Workyverse, yes. Yes, completely. Completely agree with you on
You
that
was
one.
in that accident, but I mean, shit, I know a lot of these people out here have been in a car accident. Shane, you was 16 and was in a car wreck?
Exactly, Stoned. That's exactly right. Fuck the Workyverse. Dumb Genius, you gonna come up, man? Like, you said all earlier, like, in that stream yesterday that you had done so good by us and everything. Like, man, this is why we wanted you to, come up. Or this is why I wanted you to be in contact
Hey,
with me
that you
first
don't
and
even know if
foremost.
that's the real Gene because they have portrayed. Oh, that's not Gene.
Man, Hillbilly's down here and he wants to come up.
Oh no, he's gone to leak his sleep. He's been trying to damn. He's blocked and they pisses him off when they block you. When they get
Like
blocked.
you're always like, why would I let you up? If you're always like supporting. Oh, you kicked him? Did you kick Hillbilly?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, he has no respect. Him and Buddy were out there. Damn, they just think shit's funny and damn just run with lies and narratives. So I mean, they ain't got nothing. I mean, they ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah. Well, Gene, we invited you to come up, but you obviously don't want
Hell,
to.
why do I don't speak on lies and narratives? Why am I going to speak on lies and narratives? I ain't got damn nothing to say.
You obviously
Y'all
don't.
run with lies and
Oh,
narratives, and then you
that's not
want people
Dumb
to
Genius.
react on it. But some people are smarter. They're like, oh, what the fuck? I mean, why would I react on something that I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking about? Like shit, lies and narratives.
No, I know Shane ain't connected to Workyverse.
You don't know if
Shit.
that's the real Gene. They portray as Gene, man.
It's not. It's not. I already looked. It ain't.
Well,
They
then
just want
get
the
him
link
out of
drop.
here. I mean, it's lame. You're gonna portray as Gene.
But I'm glad they're saying fuck their own club.
No, that might be just a damn. That's a troll, obviously. But I mean, damn, they trolling as Gene. They troll as Shane. I don't know how many accounts I've seen. They thought they come up on the panel a few times acting like they Shane. Then hell, go to let them up, and then it ain't even Shane.
You get it, Brian. I'm gonna turn my oven on.
Baby blue.
I'll take that.
Oh
Grandpa,
man,
let me
her
take that
eyes,
trash
man,
out.
with the color of baby blue. What's up? What's up? Telling y'all what's up down there. Square ain't either,
Put it
man.
in the sack.
Put it in the sack or
What sack?
the trash sack.
What?
That sack sitting there all in bananas.
Oh, okay, okay. Where? No? No. No. Yeah.
Oh.
I got another.
Oh.
I'll make you a sandwich.
No, I'll give it to Brownie if you don't want it. Here, Brownie. It wouldn't hurt him every now and then. There you go. Okay. Wait, Harley Davidson. I already blocked you.
They're questioning your loyalty to the Workyverse. Who's got a wrench at JM's? They're salty. Oh man, we used to pour the salt on the snails, man. Watch them curl up.
B is for
Who's got a service dog? You got a service dog?
in training.
Table scraps. Very bad for their training. Yeah, it is. Damn right, Joe Black. Damn right.
No, it ain't. They're lying.
Oh no, he's trolling, man. He wants you to think. Oh, David, you said the N-word. You got to go. Square.
I got him.
Oh man. I'd rather hear the word salty. Cracker.
B is for you're either, gonna
a
take that bullshit from them or you're not. You know.
I bet, man.
Are you gonna harass my innocent family and keep supporting that, or are you gonna support us? Can't support both, man. Just can't. Conflict of interest.
What job you worked that had worked another job that was
Well,
conflict of interest?
they consider you part of the Workyverse. You're over there and got a wrench, so best believe.
Who's got a wrench? Who?
V is for. V is for has a wrench at JM's and stuff.
VS4, you got a wrench at JM's?
Mm-hmm.
Who is VS4?
Don't take him out just yet. Let him explain first. He says he ain't with him.
I met him on Square's panel. That's right, man. No, but I don't know his name. I don't know him. I can't say nothing about him. Or if it, I don't even know if it's a her. I don't know, man. That's the thing. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know who it is. So how can I say anything about him? I can't then be hating on them and then make up lies and narratives. I don't even know them. But I know they be in Shane in your chat, and they've never said anything disrespectful. They always come like that guy I Am Love 68. They always just come with respect and just cool, man. They say uplifting positive energy. They give good vibes, man. Is that not what you get from them? I mean, you know them. You hung out with them more than I have. I mean, they actually came from your channel to over here, and they came from Shane's to over here. So you and Shane know the person better than I do. So y'all elaborate on that. If you would collaborate. Ice is back with a brand new invention. I can't wait till Ice comes back, man.
He already is, but Gene,
yeah,
Gene
but I
ain't
mean,
gonna,
when it comes
Gene
back
ain't gonna let him be
onto the
friends with
platform,
us.
so then everybody will just, you watch, they'll just be going at him, trying to just be in the limelight. Can I get on a panel with Ice? Can I get on a panel with Ice? But you know, he'll go on a panel with Gene, Johnny. That'll be
maybe,
cool.
maybe
You
Army
think
Vet.
JM will snipe that when they come back and have that
Maybe
live? I'm
Army,
sure everybody will be wanting to.
maybe Army Vet too. He might have up on there.
That's right. You over here supporting us. That's what's up.
I gave V a wrench.
You gave who a wrench? Don't give people these wrenches and all that shit. I told you we ain't out here giving up.
No, V, man, V.
V what? No, they've had one, but I don't even know. I'd like to know if it's a he or she. Or, I don't want to
It's
even
a
spend
he,
on what the pronoun. I don't know all them
dude.
pronouns.
I'm in contact with him. It's a he. He's a cool dude.
And the two genders.
No, he's a cool dude.
Okay. There you go.
He's all right.
Oh, he was given a wrench at JM first day he was in there. Oh, that's understandable. Have some channels give out wrenches, just everybody got a damn wrench. I think they do that sometimes. Have you noticed that been in channels and like about everybody got a wrench?
Channels.
I think they do that so they can't have no confrontation down there where can't nobody damn unhide nobody, can't nobody put nobody in time out, can't nobody take nobody away, can't nobody do nothing, you know?
Yeah, they wanna force, you know.
But then they want a wrench, the man a wrench, so they can come in and abracadabra and like unhide somebody or some shit. Like I said, y'all to ask the question, why are you being hidden? That's like that time where I got off the panel with Ruski. We had like 600 something, and then everybody started coming over. And they was wanting to get on the panel. And then next day, Bird's like, come over. Gave me a wrench. So I know what they talking about when they said first time they was ever in. Boom. They said, here, have a wrench. But hell, I don't go in there to even use the wrench, so I'm sure they take the wrench away. But when you do go into a chat and you do have a wrench, the cool thing is you can go to people's channel, you can drop links, and that's what people need so that you can help their channel. So if y'all really, was smart and you wanted people to help your channel and shout out channels and kind of be a good mod, y'all really fuck all that shit up for people, or for yourselves, really. Kirby. Never heard of Kirby. You know what they're talking about?
Hmm?
You know what they're talking about?
Mm-mm.
There it is. You know,
Go
Kirby.
ahead.
You know, who's Kirby?
Mm-hmm.
Comment. You see Kirby with a wrench? I don't even know Kirby.
No, I
You
blocked
don't
her,
know
dude.
me.
I blocked
Who's
her.
Kirby? I'm not talking about Baby Blue. You blocked Baby Blue?
Mm-mm. I blocked Kirby, dude.
Oh, who's Kirby?
Little shit stir. It's a little motherfucker.
Oh.
Just another alt account, bro. Huh.
Damn, they down there with Kenny with South Park. Who's Kenny?
Now, Crazy Purple Lady is ready to come up on channel.
No.
Show me your face. That's what I thought, woman.
No, they don't know me. Maybe they ran with lies and narratives. Do you know them?
Mm-hmm.
You do know them?
Huh?
You do know them? Or you was talking to Grandpa?
No, I was talking to my grandpa.
Oh, okay. I see, Baby
No,
Blue.
this is not
Man,
Square's
you
new
want to go back
channel.
and
Stop
say
saying
that,
that shit.
Baby Blue Eyes. Learn something every day. The wrench thing, once they give it to you, you can't give it back. Yeah, you can take it back away.
But they can't relinquish it on their own. So they could have people wrenched up just because they want us to isolate ourselves from them. You know what I mean? Keep our numbers down.
Who keep your numbers down?
Kenny
Bahrain?
Tats, just get out of here, bro. You don't know me.
One gender. Oh, man.
Let's play. Let's play. Oh shit! Let's hear Dagburn Johnny Goebel's story from front to back. That should be interesting.
This is what he was doing today?
Yeah, let's check it out. Dagburn, you strike.
Is he the strike
Dagburn.
kid? Oh man, so he be striking people and taking them to court? Really?
No.
Dagburn ain't taking them to court. Is he
I
really
know.
trying to strike them and take them to court to get money out of them?
No, he couldn't afford it. And that's the thing. We're gonna watch your video, Johnny, and if you report this video, I will counterclaim it. And yeah, basically, I'll call your bluff. So
why would
Dagburn, like,
do that?
you need to.
You got the right to play it. He played it for everybody.
He needs to. Well, it's not that. He needs to, if he really gives a shit about getting the awareness out about these people that he's talked about,
Where's the banner?
and stuff.
What banner you
like,
got? Put up
Danner,
the banner.
like you dox me, Johnny. Well, I want to see what he does. Like, dude, he ain't gonna like I said, if he even did.
Banner. They want you to put up the banner or whatever.
No, that I don't have to do that. There's no need to do that. There's no need to do it on this guy. But
What
Johnny,
banner? What banner? What are you talking about?
Johnny, if you're friends with Dumb Genius, man, you know what the Workyverse has done to me. You know it ain't an act. You know, I don't know if you can try to explain to him that maybe, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. I fucked up that night. I've already said it. I take accountability for it and apologize. I'm sincerely sorry to Gene
Baby blues, man. There's a lot of
saying that
petty,
stuff about saying that
people
stuff
out there
about his
with
grandmother.
pettiness.
And I'm sorry because I know I
Let's
wouldn't want
get
my
you
grandmother
out of
talking
here.
about that way.
Bye bye. We don't care if Harley's got a picture. Damn. How you gonna make
So
her account and say Harley's picture? Like, y'all already damn trying to make
I'm just gonna say,
Harley
you know,
too
because if she was the only reason why I said that, don't nobody say I'm a creep or nothing. The reason why I told her to do that is because if she was really interested in me, like girls were before, I didn't have to ask them to send me a nice picture. You know, they just did it on their own. So the fact I had to ask her, and then the fact she tried to pull the okey doke by sending me completely three different vaginas and acted like they were
I think you
hers.
got a friend down here, Square,
Come on.
that ended up in the new
Howdy.
Bottle song. He says, "Hey."
I see you. I'm a little bit early. Got
You correct.
11 minutes early. A few people get in here.
Well, Johnny, we're not
Get on into this.
we're not trolling Johnny or talking shit about Johnny because I made my peace with him.
What's
He
up?
said he'd forgive
Silent
me
one.
from last
Can
year.
y'all hear me good? Let me
Even though
know,
the Workyverse tries
Silent one.
to
Can you hear me good?
get the salt
'Cause
in
I'm
the
not on
wound by
StreamYard this time.
keeping the
I'm
videos
just live.
uploaded.
Audio was great. All right, good. What's up, Paul Harvey? Once I start talking, guys, and get into this, what I'm gonna talk about.
What's up, Paul Harvey? Shout out to Paul Harvey. Man, he's good friends with Shane Reacts, man. Shout out Shane Reacts.
Thing in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to Shane. I always
I don't want
liked
to be
Paul.
distracted at all while I talk about what I'm gonna be talking about. So yeah. What's up?
Hold on just a second. Hold on. All right.
Sandra.
Back to it.
What's up, dude? Full crib 32. But if you don't know,
keep the comments down.
She goes live on that. I forgot what it's called that she goes live on, Michelle. You have to ask her. Try to reach out to her and ask her. What's up, Dean?
So, Dagburn, would you be willing to maybe, like, you know, try to help? I mean, it don't matter to us. I don't think it matters to Rebel, at least. I don't want to speak for him. He can tell it. But, like, no, we always intended to stay cool and loyal with Gene, Ice. I know I did. But I didn't think or plan anything out when I went over there on that panel, and I definitely shouldn't have said what I said, and I went over that and over it, and I've apologized for it in numerous different ways, all sincere. So, if y'all want to, like, because two smaller groups are better together two smaller groups ain't as good as one bigger group. So it'd be cool if we could all be friends and let bygones be bygones, like the Workyverse, our enemies, have done before with their squabbles, And Dagburn, you about the only person I'm seeing that, other than Iceman, that Mike could get that fixed. Why do I say that? Because Dagburn has known and seen a lot more of everything than anybody else has, especially with the stuff going on with me and whatnot. And, like, yeah, I was, under pressure, but that wasn't no excuse for what I said, Gene, okay? I am sorry, dude. Like, seriously, I am. And Army, I don't, I mean, I'll tell you what, Army, I'd be willing to apologize to you as soon as if you'd be willing to do it simultaneously, because you fucked me over just as much as I pissed on your boot or whatever. So I don't know what else to say. And those are about the only two people that I could think of that I would owe any apologies to anybody, because nobody else I would think would be deserving of one. So yeah. Will you help us, man? Maybe, maybe not. If not, it's whatever. I'll try to do this with Rebel. If I have to be offline, not on the panel, I'll do that. If I can be online and not have my family and shit harassed, then I'll do that too. But it's all up in the air.
Crack Squad, Special Logic. How you doing? We got 46 in here. Let's get up here to about at least 80. We're gonna get into this. Her comments are off. Oh yeah. God, what's that? I'm trying to think of what that's called. But I can't. It ain't come straight to my mind yet. She might end up being in here, guys. If you might end up seeing her, she'll let you know what she does her selling stuff on. Patty, if you come in here, let everybody know where you do your selling stuff on here if you don't care. Tiger Cat, Jack.
That's the thing. Mr. Fusion has an interview with someone that was a former friend of Patty's. So, Mr. Fusion, all that talk about you saying that Johnny Goble was interfering and, tear her family apart, what do you think you're doing with that interview? What's your goal for that interview to accomplish? Because we know that you're taking Ryan's side in this shit. And the dude, he is wrong about Kylie Rodney. He did harass Goble. Yeah, I know Goble harassed him too. But not at the level that he's had all of these these people in different channels and calling him stuff and making up false allegations. No. So as much as you want to say that, dude, and yeah, I'm talking to you, Fusion, Michael, you know that you're just blowing smoke. Like, I mean, for you to criticize him about him making his content about one person when your content was only about one person, Gobble, before I came along, And that's why they branched out and made more cows and stuff. Because if they kept always constantly doing content on me and stuff, they even admitted they even admitted it themselves that that it gets boresome and tiresome, and plus people ain't gonna want to keep seeing the same old shit all the time. So yeah, they're gonna be looking for new victims, and we need a united front. And we don't even have to be a part of the Dream Team. We could just be associated with them. We could just. And I'm saying that because it's the most smartest thing to do. I'm not saying it because I'm trying to beg or kiss Gene's ass, which is what people will say.
Guys, don't block nobody unless they're really being really negative. Yeah, just if they're saying something vulgar or negative, real negative, then time them out. Give them a leg shot. As Gene would say, give them a leg shot. But you just give them one leg shot. If they keep on, hit them. Headshot. Okay, this Michelle says she shops a lot, Miss Patty. Thrift stores and shops and stuff. I was shop from you, she said. So there's you another person to buy off you, Miss Patty. Happy Memorial Day, yes, to everybody out there today. It's all remember all the fallen soldiers and all the soldiers that's put their lives in enemy lines and territory and think about those people today. Actually, let's
Amen, Dagburn. Amen.
take a moment of silence for them.
Amen. God bless our troops. God bless our troops.
Amen to that. Take a moment of silence, man. Just take a moment of silence, like a good 3 minutes, man. Let's see who we got. That's anti-American that'll jump out just because we took too long for them for a moment of silence for a fallen soldier. All right, let's go.
Let's start now.
All right, all right, all right.
God bless our troops and all those that lost and gave the ultimate sacrifice. Amen.
So we got Marla's in the house. Got 51 in here. We'll probably get into it right here in a second. USA, that's right. You got the flag right there behind me, all lit up, just for the occasion. Y'all share the live, guys. Like the live. Hit that like button. We only got 10 likes in here. Y'all ain't going to miss this, what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk just from the beginning of myself, of my memory of my life growing up. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. And from that point until now.
All right, let's skip ahead a little bit. No offense.
It was trauma for me because I got to remember the time that he was hit by my father. And like, I remember me getting a napkin up the road to the ex. We had a child like that. And during this time, I tried to see my son. I never got to see him. What really opened our eyes, started going to church. But I'm sure a lot of people already know because I've told the story. But I walked down there after they had beat on him and stuff, and they'd had him in the back of the car, and he was hollering for help and stuff. And I felt that I needed to do something. I just drew up the courage to walk down the sidewalk and let them know that I'd just seen what they had done. So they had beat him so bad. This had happened. Time they never did take me serious with the complaint that I filed. But I did file it in 2020. I started filing complaints on these officers. At this time, there was a Walmart video, if y'all remember. John Holbrook and Zach Stapleton John Holbrook is kneeing this boy in the back at Walmart, and he's handcuffed. They hollered at the people that's recording and the people that's in Walmart and say, get back or we're going to put you on the witness list. The same thing he says to me that night. It's a tactic they use to scare you, just to get you to comply with them. So I felt the need at this point.
Yep. Classic case of cops trying to censor freedom of the press.
My life that I needed to do something. I needed to get justice for these two people. So I started finding out what I needed to do. And at this time, the George Floyd thing had happened. And
because I don't know, everyone always is like, well, Johnny's a scammer. Yeah, exactly, Carolina Rebel. Tell him. Fuck that hillbilly. You know, hillbilly.
I didn't say that. I didn't never say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that.
What do you mean? You blocked him?
No, but I was saying I didn't say what you're saying or whatever.
No, I'm saying fuck.
Oh,
I'm saying fuck. I'm saying fuck hillbilly, man, because.
Oh yeah. Okay, but I didn't say it. You're saying
he's fucking. He's a supporter of them, and look what they do to us.
But my comment is what I was saying. The backstage
way to
chat.
go, Rebel. Let Squidler strike your channel. You know, if the channel got
backstage, are you backstage? Did you see backstage?
There's no one backstage. Look, if I got Rebel's channel struck, you know what I would do now since I'm helping him with it? File the counterclaim, and it would just go back up in 10 days. The same thing MC did when he stole my legit video and uploaded it to his shit. I struck him. You know what he did?
Hold on, Square. Was that you? I think that was you. I don't know. I thought it was somebody.
Please leave kids out of shit, y'all. Hellbilly came in our live back chat and said that we ain't talking about no one's kids. Mr. Hooten brought up the fact that Harley, you know, why can't he speak his truth?
Oh, if go back to that comment and put that up.
You know, Harley's fucking letting her 10-year-old daughter see her throw herself at me fakely just to troll to get brownie points with the Workyverse and Scooter and all that. Hold on.
That, but he's talking about his kids.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
his
everyone has the right to talk about their own kids.
kids. Yeah, we didn't bring it up. He did.
No, he brought
In
up
fact,
his
when
own
I
kids.
asked him a question about Harley, I said,
He brought up
"Never
his
mind. You
own
don't have to
kids.
say
Get your facts
anything because
straight.
I don't want her to
Get your
try to
facts
use it
straight.
against me in
He brought
court
up
or
his
anything." Was what
own
I was
kids.
thinking.
Now, what
I
I
was
was
thinking.
doing was
I
bringing
was
up
thinking.
other people's kids that got doxxed
Yeah,
by y'all
exactly.
that support
By y'all
this
that support
hypocritical
filthy animals.
hypocrisy bullshit.
Exactly. And I told that's why I backed off. That's why I backed off of John at first.
Bullshit.
But then after he continues to see,
Hell.
you know, I figured out what he was doing. Now he was sitting there watching.
The trolls are cooking. I smell
Rebel.
bullshit. Yeah.
What he was doing was he was trying to watch what she did, and he knows what she does, and so he can speak on it if he wants to. There's the question he said. He brought it up. Hold on, man. Don't change it just yet. Okay, now you can't. Now you said you brought up that one. Yeah, he's not stupid. Exactly. I know he's not. Let's continue on and listen to his story unless you want to do something else, Rebel. Is this okay to watch?
Oh, what? You're good, man. Go ahead. Oh, I don't care, man.
Ain't
Like I
all this
said,
stuff going on. So I built up the courage to
Channel,
start
man.
That's right.
protesting
You're
in my
right,
hometown
Shane.
about
You're
this.
right.
Well, they didn't like it that I was doing that. The same year, I got into it with a neighbor of mine, and this is the person, Keith Frazier. This is the story with Keith Frazier. I got into it with him over him putting a finger in my wife's face at the store at the end of my road. I called out 4 guys, tried to fight all 4 of them. Keith called the law on me. The first person that showed up is John Holbrook. John Holbrook gets these 4 boys to lie on a statement and say that I hit a 16-year-old boy with a club when I didn't. I fought that for a long time, fought it for over a year, this case. I was looking at 20 years in prison because not only did they hit me with the assault on this 16-year-old, they waited a couple weeks later and hit me with intimidating a participant in a court proceeding, which hit me with a felony. And I never did threaten this boy, never done anything. The only thing I ever did was asking questions about the situation, and his mother was around. And him tell me the truth about what really happened. That John Holbrook, I've got him on recording saying that John Holbrook made him do these things. Like his mother and him filled out.
Play them, Johnny, please.
A statement for my attorney telling them that this stuff really never did happen. That
like lay it to rest now, because you not putting some of this stuff out, and this is my opinion, man. You do what you want to. I'm just saying, not trying to be a dick, but I would, show it. I mean, like cover up his face and stuff. Do it in a way where you can't get in trouble. But but show that stuff. Let it play.
That neighbors caused conflict between us, and we had always got along because they was our neighbors that filed these charges against me. And but I fought that case for a long time, and I finally beat the case. It was dismissed. The whole case was dismissed. But it's still showing on my record, and this is what people keep on showing on my record of this being on my record.
And it should say on there dismissed. And if it's dismissed, then you weren't convicted. So, I mean, that's no different than the false charge I got after I was told that this has been clearly an accident, and you know that you just probably will get a discharge in the city limits and have to take care of the property damage. And that was fair. Thank God it wasn't anything worse. And and then get hit less than a month later with a felony that has no case, no standing at all. So much so we got it dropped, and I didn't have to agree to probation. I didn't plead guilty or nothing. I mean, straight up charge dismissed.
After this, so that's what I'm trying to say now, you guys. I was protesting, then this thing happened with Keith Frazier. They used that against me. I fought it for a year. Now, after I beat the case, I went in to the county attorney's office and told them that I wanted to file charges on these 4 guys and on John Holbrook for having them falsify statements. At this point, I had already wrote several complaints on John because he was harassing me driving by our place and just showing himself is what he was doing. Every time I passed him, he was flipping me off or laughing at me or something. At the time, I go in and I file the proper paperwork to file charges on John Holbrook and these 4 guys, Keith Frazier being one. They tell me that they have to send it to an attorney general because it would be a conflict for him to. And the county attorney said it would be a conflict for him to handle the case. So while I'm waiting for the attorney general to do their investigation, they give me a private prosecutor out of Martin County. At this time, I didn't know that this female that they give me a private prosecutor that she worked underneath the Commonwealth attorney for 10 years here in Johnson County, and now she's the Martin County attorney. That's the person that they assigned me on the case. So there was a conflict there. At this time, while I was trying to fight this case and they was trying to get a hold of the witnesses and all that. They couldn't get a hold of Cameron and Bobby, which is a 16-year-old boy at the time, but he's 18 now. He's older now. And his mother, they couldn't find them, is what they was saying. The state police couldn't find them while they was doing their investigation. I waited a whole year, but while they was doing this investigation, John Holbrook had his wife go in and file charges against me for harassment because I was exposing him again. I started exposing him again for the things that he had done. I started telling people about what he had done. Started telling.
It sounds real similar to like a buddy I knew.
Hey.
He was exposing this one person for stuff. I believe it was his ex-girlfriend.
Where they can see where my mic's been muted, because my mic was been muted about the whole damn time.
Huh?
But you didn't have your mic muted, and it sounded like you were eating or something when we had that moment of silence.
No, it was I wasn't eating. It
But
was
if you had it in there, they could see or whatever. They know because I think they might have seen it because they were saying that you were eating or something.
No,
but
I wasn't eating. No, my dog
in the corner like that, they'll see where your mic's muted.
Yeah. My what you call it, dog was licking my ear and I couldn't get him to stop. And I didn't want to make any more noise. I knew it was probably making a little bit of noise. I apologize to everybody.
Well, I think you did read the chat because then it I didn't hear no more noise. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it was just the noise of my earbud getting rubbed up against by my dog.
Facebook about what he had done. I started going live and telling things that he had done, and I guess he was getting mad about it and getting upset about it. So it
was my buddy. I was about to tell my buddy had an ex-girlfriend that he was exposing stuff to her family and stuff, and she didn't want it done. And I think he was doing it on Facebook. And so she just went and filed saying that he was harassing and threatening, you know, and they call, and of course he showed up, but he told me, like, well, she already had a plan because she had two different people there to say that, yeah, I did it. And before they could
Right
get
on. That's what I'm trying to do. Like
before they could get the actual evidence
They
of
make
it,
other accounts come back in. They don't like.
so he got an EPO filed on him, and when he went up there, he knew he didn't do what they did, but they just made up this lie that oh yeah, he did, but
Happy about it.
oh my God, dude, can I please? Fuck.
Yeah, but I'm reading the chat. This guy's talking to you, thinks that you said something happy about it. You want to get him out? He's obviously a troll.
Dude,
he
calm down for a second. Let me explain the story, please. Like, fuck them people, man. Anyways, man, I'm just trying to say that, like, that's how easy it can be for a person to get a protective order on somebody, because if my buddy got one put on him for false
crazy.
allegations, and all they had to do was fucking
crazy.
all they had to do, oh my God, dude, fuck. Never mind, fuck it. Every time I get interrupted, I just fucking forget the damn.
Had his wife go in and say that I was following her around, her and her child around in a vehicle. So I ain't.
Like, I mean, are you doing that shit on purpose, Rebel, or what? Like,
No, man, I was reading this comment. If you would read this comment, there's a guy down there, and he's constantly sitting
but I've
there.
been trying to say this thing 3 different times, man. Each time you, like, I know we both interrupt each other, man, but each time I get right near the end and you start talking about another comment.
Oh no, this guy's talking about despising people. Like, how do you not know that people don't despise? I don't know what you're talking about.
They're just fucking trying to fuck with us, dude. If it ain't somebody
Oh,
you know
yeah.
that's cool to talk to, ignore them or just block them or leave them be. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we could look at it whenever we're not watching something and joke back with what they say, but
All
you
right,
know,
well, go ahead. But I just don't never watch Johnny. But now I'm finding out why you watch Johnny, because he doxed you, and then is
he
friends
didn't
with
dox.
me. And,
Well,
oh,
he said my name, and I don't know if it's true or not. People have been saying, "Oh, once you've been doxxed, you can't been doxxed again." I find that highly bullshit, because if you got the original shit removed and resolved, then someone doing it again would be like a whole brand new situation again. So I call bullshit. But anyways, I had a guy that got this girl that didn't want him talking about her on Facebook. And so to shut down his freedom of speech, she just went and filed an EPO and made lies up. And because she had 2 of her friends come and say, we were there hanging out at the house and he was there doing it, but we didn't get to download it in enough time before he deleted it. And you know what? They sided with them automatically. Even though he was there, they had no evidence, but she had 2 other people right there to speak on her behalf, and he had just by himself. And then he couldn't talk or do it for 2 years. And guess what? That woman, you know what she ended up doing? What he was trying to expose her for? She ended up causing a crash that her kid was in, and it broke both of her kids' legs because she was fucked up. That's what he was trying to expose. So next time y'all hear about somebody, you know, y'all need to know that system needs to be seriously fixed. and be equal to both men and women. And that's all I got to say about it.
I ended up going to jail over this. I went to jail for something I didn't even do. Once again, another time I went to jail twice on the first case, on the felony case and all that. Like, I went to jail twice on it. And here's another third time I'm going to jail for something I didn't even do. Like, people don't understand, and this is what
Johnny,
this is
I completely understand. I went to jail for something I didn't do. I completely understand what you're saying, dude. I had to get the case fucking, and it was one of them cases that would ruin your life, change it forever. Complete bogus bullshit. And people wonder why I'm a little critical and talk about these issues that deal with equality and men and women. It's because the shit's real, y'all.
I'm getting that before I get to the Ryan Upchurch situation, because we're going to talk about that too. And so at this time, here I'm having to fight another case again. And while I'm fighting this case, this shit happens with Ryan Upchurch. And the only thing I done was,
let's be honest, man. You secretly recorded Justin Adams, and from what I was told, Justin had a gun put to his head to make that apology video. Don't know if that's true or not. It's what I heard. So he made the apology video, and he said he'd go to take legal action against you. The only thing he didn't realize at the time he was making that video is that Kentucky was a one-party consent state law, but you knew that. That's why you recorded him like that. So let's be clear, Johnny. You were dealing with shit locally, sure, and you were dealing with local corruption. Ryan didn't have nothing to do with it until you started talking about Ryan. I cannot. Why? Like, dude, do I think though, even though you started that, you deserved all the shit you've gotten? No, I do not. But I'm not going to sit up here and lie, and tell the story how you'd like it to be told, when it's easily researchable and out there. And plus, me, Rebel, and most people that have been here through all this and seen it, we know how it started. We know some of the original videos you made saying that you talked up church and smoked a joint and then took your daughter to school. Like, those weren't good looks. But I'm not trying to beat you up on that stuff, dude. Like, I'm asking that you be more honest with yourself about it all and realize that you still didn't deserve to be criminally or maliciously attacked, even if you were maybe doing some stupid things, I would say. And I hope maybe you could help, like, fix some things with this broken side of the community, because I know you got the numbers and the influence too. So I mean, you could if you want to.
Guys was posted a video of Justin Adams talking about.
Now, if you tried and Dumb Genius said no, I ain't, that's cool. At least you tried. I'd have more respect for you then. But I really don't, like, Johnny. If I hear you, like, you mentioned my first and last name the other day, talking about, oh, y'all never see me sleep like that. Like, and dude, it's funny that you said that right at the time where it was all going around that I wasn't on YouTube no more. And I didn't appreciate it, man. You've always referred to me as Square. You've never used my first name or last name. Never. So I don't know why you did that. I'm trying not to take it as an offense, but if you just choose to ignore, like, because I'm gonna tag you in this and everything, and if you choose to ignore that, like, we want to get this shit exposed to a wider demographic than just the people in this community, so that people outside of the community that can see the malicious stuff going on, that's been on this platform longer, could help, man. And you've got a channel that could help do that, because they have gotten all these people turned on each other and everything, and it's all to do with the Workiverse's tactics, manipulations, their trolls, their head games, mind games, and everything. Still no excuse, I was wrong for what I said about Jean's grandma, and I do apologize for it.
Did he trigger you to do that? I mean, because I remember one time.
The fact that it was not outright.
I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to get triggered to do that. Talk about now they're
not even.
I don't care.
Not even. Listen, Rebel. Not outright, but he didn't come up to the panel to dispel that bullshit. Like, all he had to do was come up to the panel on Fusions and be like, "Man, what are y'all trying to do with Square, man? Leave that dude alone, Square. Come on, man." He's like, "Look, leave out of here. They just trying to get you in some bullshit." And if he had done that, like, I would have been like, "All right, thanks, man." Like, but when he didn't show up and they're like, "See, he is using you. He don't think you're shit." It made me feel like less than a man. And it made me feel like Gene thought he was superior than me. And so I went off. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I just went off, and I was wrong, and I'm taking accountability and not making excuses for it. So there we go.
Ryan, and I was attacked because of it.
And the same thing with Army thing. People could say, "Well, Army Vet didn't do anything to you." Yes, she did. She released, even before that, she threatened on releasing stuff. Like, we had a few back and forths, and she messed around with trying to troll and play with me too. And like the interview she did when she was asking me sexual questions, she was doing that at the behest of other people that wanted her to do it so the Workiverse could get it captured. Now, whether she knew all those details or not, she did know that she was doing it so it would, look a certain way. And that's why I said what I said about her. Was I right to do that? No. Do I regret it? Yes. Am I sincerely sorry? Yes. And if she either forgives me or she don't, I mean, I don't know how much more clear to make it than that.
Like, I started receiving phone calls from Ryan. He was prank calling. They say it was prank calling. I don't call it that. I call it harassment because it was nonstop. Yeah, I was engaging in it, whatever, but it was still harassment at some point when you're called.
Just because you engage back with someone harassing you to tell them to leave you alone or to stop it, you'll get help involved or whatever. That doesn't invalidate and then mean that you're not being harassed.
Calling 15 times, and you're having your friend call too. You're having Deerdorf call too. So Ryan took that.
Or you're waking up like this morning I am, and you're being informed by your grandfather that your family member got called and had their loved one spoken about ugly and had me spoken about ugly and everything else. Their loved ones, and That's bullshit.
Advantage of that situation.
That is against the law. And the only reason why they're doing it and getting away with it is because they're across states. They're high, like, we don't know if Walter Allen really is Filthy's name or not, do we? Because that's what came from Gene Team and Army. And, she said it came from Workyverse moles. Well, if it is him, which I don't think it is, but if it is him, what I decided to do is I had somebody reach out to that person's Facebook account, and we'll know here soon if it's not really him or not. And if it's not you, Walter, then we're going to let the guy know that not only did you not deny it, you took the picture and put it on your profile picture of some guy that's not even you, and you acted like, yay, y'all found me. Y'all know who I am, And that's fucked up too, man. I don't give a damn how you look at it or want to look at it. It's fucked up.
Where I'd had problems with John Holbrook, and I was having problems with these people in my hometown, and took advantage of that and decided to come down here, and I post up shop with them at John Holbrook's gym, supposedly his gym, and act like he's going to fight me, knowing that I was going to drive by there, and I was going to face him for all the stuff that's being said and all the stuff that he has disrespected my wife and disrespected my kids, and had people threaten me that they was going to come to my home, and people didn't want to hear me talking about my truth in the situation. And if there's one thing that I didn't do is I didn't bow down to Ryan. And he didn't
like Johnny, even you've admitted that I've got it and had it done worse to me than they've done to you. So if you ignore this, Johnny, then I don't know. I'll probably just not watch anymore, whatever. But if I start seeing some really crazy shit, maybe we'll cover you. I don't know. And we'll probably just do chill streams. Then again, I planned that I wasn't going to come on here again after tonight. And
Square, quit saying that now.
I'll talk to Rebel about it more later. We'll see. But I mean, I don't have no guarantee that they won't stop calling like my family and stuff, dude. And I got to think on it.
Like that. He wanted to be the person that always had control of everything. You can tell that about Ryan. If he ain't got control of it, then fuck it. Your life's gonna be fucked one way or another, and he's gonna make sure of it. And he'll use all the money he's got to try to see to it that your life is completely fucked. In this video of me talking to Justin Adams, I really didn't say nothing negative about Ryan. It was all Justin speaking negative about Ryan. It was Justin talking about things that Ryan had done when they was close to each other and stuff like that. But
yeah, and it was
come down here,
and it was a private conversation, and you never asked him if it'd be okay to post it though. So you did that dirty.
Knowing he wasn't going to fight me, knowing that he had been in contact with the city police and he'd been in contact with John Holbrook, knowing that I wrote complaints on this officer, and you're not supposed to be involved in any type of situation with me at all because we're dealing with a situation in court right now. And I had enough respect to not stop right there in front of that gym, but call Ryan out and tell him to follow me, and he never did do that. But not only what happened was I was chased by the police.
Yeah.
This was never mentioned. I was never charged with it. And this could hurt me. I really don't. I'm telling my story. But I'd done pulled away, and I'd done flew away, and because I'd seen Zach Stapleton run into his car, and I knew how he was and how he beats on people, and so I left. And that following Monday, I'm being charged with another harassment. I'm being given a summons to show up in court. I didn't go to jail this time, but I was given a summons to show up in court over harassing his wife once again, John Holbrook's wife. And they're saying that the time that Ryan Upchurch came to Paintsville, that I was harassing his wife, said that I'd hollered out the window. This is what the paper says, the statement says, is that I hollered out the window at her and said, fuck you, your ass is going to jail, and all these motherfuckers that's here with you. But you see in the video, it's plain as day. I holler at Ryan. I address Ryan and I say, Ryan, come on.
That is
Come on,
true.
follow me. Come on, Ryan,
Johnny,
follow me.
Johnny, that's 100% true. You did. I watched it.
What happens? The police gets up behind me. They start coming after me.
And they
I
pull
make it
you
home.
over.
The following Monday, I'm being charged with harassment for the second time
Yep,
by John Holbrook's wife. So, guys, what y'all don't understand is a lot of you guys out here can say you've had such a bad life, and your life's been this, and your life's been that, or your mama left you at the hardest neighborhood in.
But that's got nothing to do with his life today, y'all. And y'all need to stop trying to keep the man from trying to improve himself.
The city and whatever. But there's people out here that has troubles just as well as you all do out here. And you all never really understood my life or that you see these people on YouTube now, they know how to trigger me, so they start bringing up and saying that I'm a pedophile and knowing that I was molested as a child, and they bring these things up to trigger me to a point where
Hate these.
that I feel like I'm mentally fucking unstable. There's been many a times that through this situation with Ryan that I've contemplated suicide. Not only was I going through the shit with these people with Creek Squad and Ryan, I was going through the shit with my police in my hometown, lying and fabricating stories and
I contemplated it too, Johnny. I'll be honest about it. I did in the past. And they tried to keep selling me on that JM and Charlie, y'all called that crisis center and everything, because you cared about to help me. But yeah, you cared so much that you had to upload and record the videos with jail and get more info than you didn't need. You weren't family, and laugh in the background and upload it all and document it. Yeah, you really cared. Thank you guys so much. Shut the fuck up. You people did that out of spite, out of hate, not out of concern. And you were damn proud that you were able to, get me in a volatile situation. Did I handle myself well in it? No, I didn't. Because I, like Johnny, have a contempt for the law enforcement in my city. And Workyverse knew all of those details. They knew that I had been, and they'd seen the videos of my ex-girlfriend Brandy admitting to committing that felony. And well, I don't even think they charged it as a felony. They just charged it as city misdemeanor property damage. But And then she gets out of it because her friends, you know, her friend's dad is friends with one of the officers. Her dad's friend talked to his friend's daughter and asked them, I just want to know, did y'all do it to me? Like me, Ian. And they were like, yeah. And Brandy said, I was like, no, you didn't. And she said, yeah, I did. And she's like, you did what? You know, you don't ever snitch on yourselves or others. If you said you didn't do it, you don't turn around and say you did it. And shut the fuck up. You know, I got all that recorded. They knew that I bona fide had 110% grievances with my law enforcement. And they didn't care. They just wanted to get them out here, and they was hoping it would be, and it was just the right type of one of them. And I ran my mouth a little too much. I mean, putting a 96-hour hold. And boy, they viewed that as a victory and everything. Probably the whole time I was in there, they was thinking, oh, he's suffering now. Them withdrawals, they ain't gonna be giving him shit. Little did they know that they gave me all of my prescribed medication. Just not right away. And I had to go through that pain and that torture being in that situation. And it is partly because of what I said, technically, that got it in motion after that point. But before that, it was two fucking creep on the internet that had all my info deciding to call because they didn't like I was asleep, or they didn't like that, whatever they didn't like. They didn't like something I done. And so they call him that bullshit.
And just set me up to fail in life. I lost jobs because of this situation. I can't find a job because of this situation most of the time.
I'm kind of almost in a similar boat. I can find jobs, but like, I can't share them with anybody online that I've met. I can't. I don't even go into the type or anything. I've got a job offer. You think if I even let on what industry or anything it was in, then I would be safe? Fuck no. These people would spend all day until they finally found the right place. And, you know, so that's just so wrong. Like, that you want to harass somebody and stalk them around so they can't work. Like, I think they really meant it when they said those times that we're gonna watch you die on live one day, and we're gonna laugh at you. That's a direct quote of supposedly Walter Allen, aka otherwise known as Filthy Animal.
Like, I can't even find a place there's been times that me and my wife has tried to find another place to live, and they run your background, and on your background, you having harassment and charges on your background. I ain't going to motherfucking help you any at all get into a place. So people talk about us living here and
Man, Dagburn, you can't find y'all couldn't, man, if you did have like, I'm not getting on for you not working or whatever, but if you did have a job, dude, like, surely y'all could find a house for rent from somebody that wouldn't require the whole background check thing, you know, somebody local.
and shit like that, but they don't understand the story.
What up? No,
They don't understand this is the only place that I've known, and the only place that's really these people here that manage this place. They They like us. We pay our bills. We don't get a fucking.
What's wrong, Rebel?
No, I was reading the chat. They wanted to know. Somebody wanted to know where I was going, where I went, and what I ate.
You're trolling. What do you? Why is No Life Mike? Why isn't No Life Mike said you're trolling good, Rebel?
Oh,
They're trying to make.
Here, they're getting upset. Some of these people are getting upset, and I mean, they like the show. I guess Mike's actually saying me and you are doing good. I mean, because we're getting. I mean, some of these people down here are. I mean, we've been, taking them out. Like, they just think that our trolling skills are doing good. Because if you look up here and see Shane was saying like, or VS4 was saying like to Shane like, look at these trolls. Like they think that. I mean, they're saying that their game is weak. So they're saying that our game is a little stronger. Because that's all he's saying. And then they're saying that,
Dude, you ought to be able to have a YouTube account or Facebook or whatever. And if you want to talk about your work, you ought to be able to freely express it without worrying about people to hate on you that are going to fucking look around and find the damn motherfucker and harass them to get you fired.
Speaking facts.
Exactly. It's sad that we have to fucking be all secretive like that. Like I don't even feel comfortable. Some of the people that I don't even feel comfortable sharing it with some of the people I talk to privately because
like
they can be bought off.
That right there, Square. See, right after.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you.
But hang on, let me find that one. Here it is. Right here. Well, they're saying you got facts, Square. I mean.
Yep. He was saying that in what I was saying about his situation, the situation with guys in general. Yeah. He tells Gobble, let it go when Square don't stop. I ain't told Gobble to let nothing go. I said to just stop, like, acting like that he didn't, just because he may have had part in stirring the stuff up doesn't mean he still deserved to have what was done. And I'm not slurring either, you dumbass. That might be the connection or whatever, but you can get fucked, is all I'm concerned.
We don't get a voucher or anything like that to help us here. My wife works many, many hours to make sure that everything is taken care of here. And
Rebel, I muted you just because you got some background noise, bud.
And there's times that I work too. People don't understand what I do in my personal life. They don't know what I do. And I'm attacked on a daily basis about work. And most of these people ain't even got jobs themselves. They're sitting on a computer, hit behind a computer screen, and don't even have a job themselves. But
technically some of them do have jobs, but they do this shit all of these people in the workiverse that do this shit that have jobs and still find the time to, this is their form of escapism. That is why drug addiction, alcoholism stuff starts to happen, because you want to escape from your regular life. So this is a break from their regular mundane life. And this literally gets them high.
People don't understand. Like there's times
to see me stressed and crying gets them high and makes them feel good. You just think about how sick that is.
I'm afraid to even leave my home because of the police in my hometown. I'm afraid of being set up again by the police.
I'm afraid because every time Filthy, or the time he said it, like every time we leave, if there's a car that ever gets behind us, that stays behind, like I'm always watching out for that shit because I've been threatened they're gonna have a PI follow me around.
But I still want to be truthful with people and be transparent. Yeah, there's times I can't keep my mouth shut about things because I'm not going to allow things to happen the way they happen. A lot of people don't like it that I tell the truth. A lot of people don't like it that I've spoke the truth about Ryan.
No, they don't. But that's not deserving of criminal acts.
So yeah, the night that Ryan came to Paintsville, I was set up by the police in my hometown. People can believe what they want to, but I was set up by the police in my hometown.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like Patty confirmed this. Like, not only Patty, Tam, I mean, they could say, oh, well, they all have an interest to confirm. No, like, it doesn't make sense how they handled that situation at all. It was small town bullshit, good old boy system at work.
Over me trying to do what's right and me expose these police officers for who they really.
MC Lamog, you really think that you got a chance of coming up on this panel? Yeah, there you go. Just take off.
He was. Now John's left and went to another different county. Why do you think he's done that for, guys? He didn't just do it for no reason.
I'll tell you what, MC, I'll talk to you the day you take down your fucking Workers in the Bedroom media channel. You fucking calm ass little, and then gets excited when he wants to troll, man. He's such an oddity.
Because there's been a lot of attention that has been brought to this situation. And if there's one thing that I've said that Ryan has helped me do, he helped me bring away.
Rebel, you keep taking your mic off, man. You're outside or something. I gotta.
You and Johnny, I know, but
I gotta keep you muted. What, man?
I want you and Johnny just to hold that thought real quick.
Oh, you want to play that? Go ahead, play it. Play it again. Yeah. MC, you need to, like, I'm not talking to you anymore, dude. Like, I'm giving you the respect of not saying your first and last name. I don't know why you want to. This is Rebel's panel. I don't get to bring you up here. He decides if you're allowed to come up. Another thing is that you consistently, dude, you just fuck around and you lie and you trick and you got that little personality and that gift of gab you use, but it's over, dude. I know all about your trick. Like, they're up. Now, the only thing you could do now is to take your channel down and be a man and put your regular channel back up, or you can just keep being a little bitch like that and run away. Finish the rest of Johnny's video.
Awareness to the situation, because there is people that's noticed it. So I look at this as a blessing, guys, and this is what I was getting at, is this whole situation has been a blessing for me, because no matter what people say to me anymore, the shit that I went through in my life, I have battled some of the hardest shit in my life. I'm not going to let what somebody says on the internet affect my life anymore. I don't let it affect me, and I'm not going to. So no matter what.
It's not what they say, man, though. It's those actions, Johnny, that they take of calling your family members or, saying that they're going to interview, those are the actions that they take to get you really triggered, man. Like, how do I know this? Because I've been I've been a target of theirs.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Here it is. Hold that thought, Johnny Square.
Day
They're gonna
8 of
target
being a girl, and I've gotten some messages that are saying that I need to be calling myself a woman and not a girl. And I didn't even know that some women were offended by being called girls, so that's really good to know. But for me, the word girl feels great because I never got to be one growing up, and it feels very able to make mistakes and growing and changing and evolving, whereas the word woman feels very strong and confident and powerful.
Yeah, Johnny, and that's the type of or MC, and that's the type of stuff that you would probably support. Like just like all them back in the old days when you came on the channel and you said that I threatened you and false imprisonment and blah blah blah. It's complete bullshit, dude. I didn't know who you were back then or anything. You try to use that and everything. Dude, I told you it was simple. All you had to do was to fucking cooperate with me, and I'd cooperate back. The door swings both ways. I wouldn't talk about you. You wouldn't talk about me. I wouldn't do videos on you. You wouldn't do videos on me. But you can't do that, can you? No. So that's fine. I will be getting that thing reported by so many damn people. Your head's about to spin.
Say about me. You call me a pedophile if you want to. You can call me fucking a drug addict if you want to, but I've been clean for 5 years now. I've been clean and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud.
Amen, Johnny. Clean 3.5 years myself. Amen for fucking recovery.
Of my wife. I'm proud of who I am today. I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago.
I damn sure am different than what I was 3.5 years ago.
But maybe one day y'all understand.
If y'all had seen me do YouTube back then, y'all would have really fucked me.
Realness and who people really like, real people like me, trying to be real, trying to be truthful with you all. On many occasions that I've tried to tell y'all stuff that's went on and nobody wants to believe it. They want to sit and laugh about it. They want to laugh because somebody goes to jail and put their mug shot out. Like I was working hard to build my character back in this town and trying to prove that I was a different person in this town, and everything.
And then they're just, everything that's happening is undoing it. And that's unfortunate, Johnny. My thoughts and prayers are with you, dude. Like I said, there's no animosity, man. I'm just giving it straight. Please, man, come talk to me and Rebel if you would sometime on panel. It'd be appreciated. We can even do it private, no recording or nothing, if that's how you want to do it, man.
Happened like it did, but it's taught me to be a stronger person. It really has. People can say, that's why I ain't been on the internet much. Like I really don't care about it anymore, like I did.
Well, that's bad. You got a 9,000 sub channel, a soundboard equipment, and everything. You're set up to do YouTube, man. Like, if you don't want to do it, I'll gladly take the channel, and I promise I'll take great care of it.
Be pushing away cool, good people.
Huh?
I was reading that comment. They don't know, Tim. They push away good people. And
It's not in yet. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're almost done. Hold on.
I really don't. I'm hoping one day people will understand that I'm telling the truth and I spoke the truth about everything that's happened with Ryan Up Church and everything that's happened with the police in my hometown. Hopefully one day everybody will believe that. Hopefully everybody will see it in some type of way for what it was.
Johnny, I believe you, dude. I don't believe I know you telling the truth, dude. 100%.
But guys, that's my story. I know there's probably a lot of it I missed because it's it's been a lot. It's been a whole lot. I've been on here for an hour and I've completely told from the beginning of my life until now. But yeah, people talk about my mother. I was going to speak on that. Yeah, me and my mother didn't have a very good relationship at all.
I know what that's like, Dagburn. I know what that's like too. Fuck yeah, these motherfuckers have the audacity. The humanity less humanity less, if that's even a word, just total unrighteous, just vile, fucking disgusting. And then they wonder why I asked, do they support and stand for what the filthy animal does?
Have no good relationship at all. I was using drugs. Like we'd fight and argue, and that's who I was living with at the time when I was living in drug addiction. I didn't even have a place in my fucking own. I was a deadbeat motherfucker. I was a piece of shit. Yeah, I was a piece of shit. But me and my mother started building a relationship the last couple of years, and I ended up losing her here a few months back, and you see all these people out here that keep on posting her picture and their avatar and stuff like that, thinking it's going to bother me. And at first it did. But now, like my mother.
Now I just see it as
the last
pathetic.
2 years of us being around each other has been a blessing.
That's great, Johnny. I was just going to touch on that. You know, my mom had a stressful last year that led up to her death, and she had a lot going on, and is that I don't know if that's all they've done with yours, Dagburn, but they put they talk about using mine as a whore.
Come on, hey, Square, come on, man. Don't talk about it because you get upset and then you
Just hold on, Rebel. Just hold on.
Man, one thing to get your shit off your chest and all that.
You motherfuckers. Swear to God, this was a different dimension or world, different laws and rules. Oh my God. You fucking piece of dog shit on the bottom of someone's shoe. Pure fucking fecal matter.
And I'm happy for the time we got to spend together the last few years and got to build a bond. Because I at one point I hated her. I hated her. I hated my real father. You know, at this time of my point in my life, I've learned to forgive. I forgive my father for the things that he done. I don't go around him anymore. Like during my drug addiction, yeah, I went over to his house a couple times just to see who he was. And, he was homeless. I stayed there a couple of nights. It never did work because I couldn't stand being around him. But yeah, me and my mother. I love my mother, and I'm sure she's watching over me today. And my mama, bless her soul, and I never got to see her funeral, and that was my pick of my family was my grandmother. I didn't even get to see her be buried. Didn't get to go to her funeral because I went to prison. First time I ever went and got in trouble, I had stolen some stuff from a neighbor of ours from my mother's house, and he was actually family.
Johnny,
Being
Johnny,
real, that might be why
that's
some people like him though. I mean that he's
yeah.
being real. Maybe people want some real content. Maybe some ain't
That
thinking
that's
just
how
straight.
that's how I was. But they take this info and then they weaponize it against you when you share your story. That's what I did, Johnny. That's so unfortunate, dude. And I'm sorry you had to miss that, man.
Family member of mine. He's a fan, and that's who my biological name is Adams, but all the Fannons in Paintsville were my family. The Fannons Plumbing, all the rich people in this town is my family. They're my blood family, but they treat me like that. They don't know me. Like none of them tried to get me as a child. None of them tried to get us. None of my family members tried to get us.
I'm so sorry, Johnny, that was the way you had to deal growing up. I am truly sorry.
Us as children from the social services. We stayed in foster care from the time we was put in there until we was 18 years old. But yeah, that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. Hope everybody. I hope this helps somebody be able to tell their story and be able to talk about it and speak on things that's happened in their past and maybe help some children not hold things in, because don't hold things in your life. Talk about it. Because if you don't talk about it, you're gonna have problems all throughout your life. Don't hold things in. Don't feel like you're too man enough to not, that you can handle it and shit. Because even as a man, you can't hold on to those type of things. You need to talk about it. So
True.
I hope I've helped somebody. And
You have, Doug Brown. You have.
God bless everybody, man. I'm gonna jump off here. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
It was good.
But hopefully
It
too
was
that there is a time
touching and sad.
that there is some times that I was on YouTube here and I've done things a little bit crazy and I've done things that I shouldn't have ever done. And I hope some of the people out there can forgive me for the things that I've done. But you got to understand, I wasn't in the right state of mind with everything that was going on. I was mentally exhausted, you all.
I relate 150%, Johnny.
I just fought a case for a year of something I didn't even do. Then have to fight another case in court. And on top of that, be attacked by people coming to my home and threaten my family because I was speaking an opinion on someone. So y'all have a good Memorial Day.
You too,
God
Johnny.
bless all of our soldiers out there.
God bless them.
I love y'all, the supporters out there. I'll read the chat whenever it pops up in my video when it comes up, when it loads up, guys. I know I ain't read none of the comments. Like I said at the beginning of this, I'm not going to read no comments because I didn't want to be distracted. I just wanted to go straight forward and tell everything from the beginning of my life until the end of everything that's been going on. So y'all have a good day, y'all.
You too, Johnny.
God bless.
God bless you and your family. God bless all of our troops.
What up, the truth? I'm here. You know you got to let that truth, the light shine. Damn, that was a different side of Johnny there, boy. Than the normal side of Johnny. You notice the difference? Did you notice the difference?
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah. Oh, I did.
Yeah, I'm here. We've been here. What up, CK? 5 likes. I'm 29 watching. Oh man, like I said, don't hate, congratulate. I know it's Square. He was playing Burn. No, I'm talking truth. What's up? What up, CK?
All right.
License 007.
Well,
What up? How are you? Shane Reacts. Billy Goodman. Good to see a good man down there for once.
the truth, I did not take over Rebel's channel. Get the fucking out of here.
CK. No, he was reacting to Johnny. He can relate to Johnny's story or some on there. Yes, sir, 007. It was here. Oh, I know, man. That's nothing. What Turkey got to say? What, yeah, that's there you go, CK. Y'all see that square? You see that?
They're trying to say that your sub count is
No, they're saying that we got 2 in here, but only 5 hit the like button. But no, CK know we real, and I mean that's why I'm real.
no, this one dude said that our sub count's dropping because we're not allowing free speech.
I mean,
we got 799. You know what? That's fine because we don't want those. That's fine because I don't think Rebel wants those fake subs.
Yeah, I don't need fake subs, but no, CK will tell you I'm legit. I said I ain't no fraud. Hell, if I was, they said something about I was a fraud. Hell, if I was a fraud, hell, he would have never got his damn free merch. Ain't that right? Speaking of that, Jesus, if you're out there, Jesus, email me, hit me up, man. I said when I got back, I would hit you up, man.
Free speech applies in our country, dude. 007. It applies. You have freedom to speech, but you don't have freedom to speech on other people's YouTube channels when they talk shit and fucking defamed us and everything. So, you know, go take that free speech protest and fucking use it at a place that it actually matters at, because on private individuals' fucking YouTube, they have the control, or along with if they work with anybody else or anybody on the team has the control. They all work together.
Listen to this. Now the police, the new chief, came to apologize to Johnny? No. Why was he apologizing to Johnny? See that? Did Johnny speak on that? I don't know, man. I haven't watched Johnny in.
No, he didn't speak on that.
I mean, I haven't watched Johnny in 8 months. I just now watched Johnny. It's been like 8 months.
It's technically my StreamYard panel, but it's Rebel's channel. But Rebel told me that you know, any Workyverse or whatever like you, I can block you. So you want to keep getting sassy? You want to keep getting sassy? It's where we can go, dude.
Who you talking about?
License 007. He's acting stupid, like he don't know nothing.
Exactly, CK. We see through a lot of the bullshit.
I sound like a Biden voter. Yeah, I mean that's exactly, yeah. I mean, sure, you know, I'm sure all Biden voters have this.
Free speech, man.
Huh?
What he's saying right there, you know?
What?
Comment. I mean, I don't know who you was talking about. I'm reading these comments.
He's talking about free speech in the chat. He don't want the trolls to get blocked, dude. He's trying to use our love of the Constitution and use it as a fucking way.
Look at there. They even
He's
got
trying-
a count, little rebel man. God damn.
He's trying to use the fucking fact that you're patriotic as well as I, and turn it around and say, oh, but you're not doing the same on your own YouTube channel.
No, these are trolls, man. They don't.
I know they're trolls. I'm getting rid of them.
Disrespect and talk shit and damn. I'm acting, you know, fucking.
That's
like
Rebels, Mike.
Shit, man.
Rebels, Mike. Rebel, you do have a little feedback on your mic. Maybe you can come back in, come back out. It might fix it. But yeah, this is such what a Biden voter would totally have one of these, wouldn't he? He would totally have one of these. A Trump knife. Yeah, because I'm a Biden voter. Yeah. If you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you.
All right. Well, I'll be back. Keep the chat going if you want.
Well,
man.
no, your mic. Well, there it goes again. Huh.
What?
Yeah.
Is it echoing or something?
You'll be back. No, it's
I'll
got
come
some
back.
static in it or something.
I gotta make a phone call, but I'll come back. But CK, you want to come up on the panel and talk to Square? CK's cool, man. He says he's like neutral to everything. He's just a good old country boy, man. He's a good hunter. I've always shouted him out.
Oh, he didn't have to come up unless he wants to, but all right, man. Yeah, make that call. I'll see you when you get back.
All right. But yeah, he's cool, man. He's a real one, man.
I hear you.
Short. Billy apologized. What he apologizing for? But
because he called me a Biden voter. He called me a Biden voter.
Oh, well, don't get upset about that. Hell, I got friends that say that shit just because they want to see if they get a rouse out of me because they know I don't like Brandon Biden.
Yeah.
Brandon. God damn, Brandon. Really have shitted on.
Yes.
I think that's
hopefully you leaving and coming back will fix your mic issue because we can't hardly you're breaking up and everything.
I'll be back. Brandon Biden, he sucks. I'll be back, guys.